And we're back with another session. I think Zub will catch up with us later. He had to get dragged away to dinner.
Rip.
Ripperoni, yes. So previously, you all defeated the Lightning Lich at the cost of a dear friend before putting out the fire of the surrounding town and helping the individuals from said town to evacuate to Greyborough, where doing your own things for a bit, discovered in place of Greyborough's dome, or in place of Greyborough's tower, was now a dome that looked to serve as City Hall, where you would...
The nerd out! No.
We're actually fighting in a coliseum.
No, but it's just a bunch of, like, if you have like a settlement for the court, you gotta go brawl.
You have to go fight Clark.
Like old-time duels and shit like that. Like,
I'm suing you for property damage? Alright, I'm suing you for some hands.
Put up your fist.
Bring it here, bitch.
I'm suing you for not being strapped, bitch. No,
I'll be right back. We're moving the chair again, just a few more feet. I apologize.
How big is this goddamn chair?
It's like motorized recliner chair.
Oh, it's a lazy boy.
Yeah, I am the lazy one though.
Oh, it's so funny.
I'll be right back. I apologize.
Why do I picture Evan just kind of standing there pointing? You're good. You're good. You're good.
Like the SpongeBob episode.
Yes. So, and on that note with the dome, you did also notice that some of the blackjacks were hanging around it, two in particular keeping watch, while a third kind of perused inward after a group of what looked to be city officials of some sort. And after you all...
Into the dome?
Yeah. One of them went into the dome with a group of city officials. And the rest of you, as you were chilling out in the bar and rested for the night, some of you getting a little drunker than normal, as well as meeting a new friend, Gasper, who is now going to be one of your new traveling companions, based on what we talked about before. And Orion's drinking
Fuck
buddy.
that guy.
Nah, I love Gasper.
No, he sucks.
He's the Leonin who's like Fae touched, right?
Yes. We go to the
Yeah,
next... That's not canon. That's not canon. That's not canon.
His paw is always at a 90-degree angle.
Okay. Whoa! What the fuck? Hold on.
He's like, hey sister, time to get fucked up. We're forcing Tyler to make Gasper gay.
I just like that Evan
He
came...
already wasn't.
I just like the
So
fact...
I was like, he's the Leonin that's Fae touched, and then Caleb goes, fuck that guy, and he's like, did you say gay touched? And we're like, yep, that's what it is.
I just like
I mean, with the Fae, you can't really be too certain.
I just like the fact that Evan came into holding his paw always at 90 degrees, and Evan's like, hey, I'm back. What the fuck did I just come into? Didn't even skip a beat, just like went right into the next sentence. Anyways, you all
All
wake
you
up...
missed was members of Blackjack going into the dome with the city officials.
Yes.
They're in bed together, colluding.
Whoa.
You all...
Whoa.
You all waking up this next
One
morning.
hot cot, you know what I'm saying? A hat.
That's an awfully hot coffee.
Oh my god. Alright, we're ending the stream. I'm done. No more session. No.
Alright, thanks guys for coming.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we did it. We won D&D.
We killed the DM.
D&D.
You only win
that's how you win.
D&D when you successfully flirt with the homies.
I do that out of D&D anyway.
Sir!
I've already had to do a flirting scene with one of the other guys. It was terrible.
If it was Dread, I would have.
Nope. It was during the mini campaign. It was Nate.
All right, so we wake up.
Yeah, you all wake
What
up.
tavern are we in? I know there's like 7 in Greyborough.
You guys are in particular in Greyborough. You guys were inside of the center. Was the one you guys went to.
Ooh, fancy.
Literally the one in the center of town. It's called the center. So yes, you all wake
I'm
up.
just gonna say y'all are gonna see me at the bar already,
Gasper will be
nursing
with
a
you.
hangover. Just nursing a hangover.
Gasper, however, doesn't have a hangover.
Must be nice.
He seems to be drinking again.
That's what I'm doing. I'm having an Irish coffee.
Yeah, he's got like
No creamer.
no creamer,
All whiskey.
just whiskey and water. That's what it is. It's not even coffee grounds in it. It's just water.
I'm just eating coffee beans like by themselves.
Yes. So the rest of you wake up. Orion, who's already gotten to the bar. The rest of you kind of wake up this fine morning. Is there anything anyone would like to do other than Orion nursing his hangover? I can't remember if you had a vision. I don't think you did, but I'm gonna check.
I don't.
It's been a while.
I don't think I threw a vision your way. No, I did not. You did not have a vision. You're good.
Wait,
Yeah.
I need to check to see if I could do something.
But yes, you all wake up. What do you? Is there anything you'd like to do,
That's the
Calvin?
first. That's hilarious.
Go get some food, some drink, and talk to the party about our next plans.
Okay.
We don't really have a goal.
Which
now.
are, I would say, what are they now?
Yeah, we don't really have a goal. I'd like to have. What's the character?
You were
Zub.
you were informed by Kosho that he did see the blackjacks hanging around the city hall. That's really it.
Right, as I would expect.
Yeah.
I don't really want to do work for them, but if push comes to shove, could.
I know it's been a while since this
Oh my
happened. You
God.
did want to check in on them. I will give you that note.
Yes, I remember that. Obviously, yes. I just wanted to talk to. Oh, what's his name?
Darlick?
The main one. Darlick, yeah. I didn't want to talk to him. Just to see and hold my promise. Because it's been, what, like a month or so?
It's been a little over Zenith, I think, by this point. I can check for you.
It's been a while.
I don't know the time system in this.
Zenith is 40. Zenith is 42 days.
Okay. So a little over.
So
Weeks.
Lapis.
Or no, 6 weeks.
It's almost been a Zenith and a half. So
Oh.
yeah, it's been a while. You guys have been out for a while. You were gone for 2 weeks upon leaving Greybarrow, so
In the
because of the mirror.
yeah, it wasn't the mirror. It was after Greybarrow.
Yeah, you broke up for us. You went into robot mode.
Yeah.
So as you all kind of reconvene, you see Orion drinking. You see a very happy-looking Leonin beside him, also drinking. He's kind of talking your ear off a little bit, Orion. I don't know if you're paying attention to him or not. He just seems very excited about a lot of things and seems to be talking about all kinds of things he's seen since he's been around. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing of extreme importance. He does continuously refer back to the Fae over and over again, though, but he doesn't necessarily specify why he's doing it.
It's like the people that like go out of the country like once in their lives and then make it their whole personality.
Yeah, that
That was like the one dude I met one time. Well, I actually know my friends met him. I wasn't there. But
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
he pretended to be a French exchange student, and everybody was like, "Oh my god, you're French!" And then like my friend saw him like the next week, and he was like, no accent, no nothing, and she was like, "Wait, I thought you were French," and he was like, "I gotta go."
fuck.
I thought it was so funny.
I will say, Orion, you wouldn't have noticed this because you're nursing your hangover, but Calder, when you came into the bar, you would find Jabbers kind of off in a corner. Looks like he hasn't slept, and he does have a plate of food in front of him that's barely been touched, as well as a tankard of ale that also has not been touched, and he's just kind of in thought, just kind of sitting there.
I'll go over to him before sitting down with my stuff and be like, "Hey, come on. You can't deal with this alone. Plus, you need to eat if we're going to be able to do anything." So, come on over. You don't even have to talk. I just, sit with the rest of us. We're gonna see what we need to do next.
He kind of sighs and gives you a nod and grabs his plate and follows you over to the table that you pick.
I'll sit beside Orion. Be like, all right.
I'm gonna slide you 2 shots.
I'll be like, not in the AM, please.
Fight the dragon.
Ian's packing his stuff. I'll decline and be like, not in the AM. I'm okay. But where's Jotun and Kosho? Where are they at?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you. I'm like role playing.
He's playing the game.
Why is
you know?
there 3 Calders?
Okay.
Calder, did you get a new spell?
I see you won't be of any help, and I'll
Gasper,
turn to.
do you see 3 Calders? When did we get? I know he has a sister, but what the fuck? Calder, you should drink the shot.
I'm okay, thank you.
Oh, I get it. It's cause alcohol, fire. I get it. But like, you could use that in a fight, right?
You see,
What's the NPC's name?
you see Gasper kind of laughing at this. He's just a very deep chuckle. And you can tell he's been drinking, but he looks he looks as sharp as can be. He does not look intoxicated in the slightest. He's also significantly larger than Orion.
I'm a bird man. I'm small.
Yeah.
I'm like 4'2".
Yeah, this man's like almost 7 feet tall. So.
But quick question. I don't know if this is just for flavor or not at all for like any usage. I'm going to my head's gonna like droop a little bit, like I'm a little sleepy, and you're gonna see my head shift into a different animal. Huh?
The druid just like sparks a little bit, just like whoa.
Exactly.
It
Turns into a bear, and it's like, oh.
Is it like as you wake up, it goes back to normal? Like.
Yes.
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 I will
There's,
allow
like,
this
people
because
that
it's
are-
funny.
It's like the people that are like dozing off and they just like whoa and they like jolt back really really hard.
You
like
see me
that,
just
but when he
slowly
jolts
turning into a
back-
bear, and it's just like,
Yeah.
oh, back to bird. Wait, why am I
but
scared of falling? I can fly.
I'll ask Jasper. I'll be like, hey, have you seen Jotun or Kosho anywhere? They should be up by now.
Are you talking about the monk fellow?
I thought Jotun
him-
didn't sleep.
Him and the undead one. The big one.
I haven't
He's
Goliath.
dead? Oh
Okay.
no. Okay, another shot for the fallen. Just not.
I'll
Gasper,
like reach to like stop you and be like, no.
Casper kind of pats your back and just kind of says, Kosho, the one
No,
you said.
you're right, Gasper. My bad. I poured on the ground. Hey, barkeep, one more, please.
You see as Gasper's like pointing a finger up as he went to say Kosho, and then as you did that, the finger slowly sinks back, and he kind of makes more of a fist, not like an angry fist, but like a
Receding.
yeah, like why? And he almost stares at the alcohol for a moment you just dumped on the ground, almost.
Not even on the ground, just in front of him.
Oh, just on the table. He just kind of
Just on
stares
the
at it,
table.
just like a mixture of disappointed and a little sad that it was wasted. And then just kind of looks back to you, Calder, and just goes, Kosho, I think he is still in a room? I haven't seen the other one you're talking about. Are you licking it off the table?
Yes! I wasn't gonna say anything.
I guess I'll just find them later, that's fine. I just wanted to discuss with everyone what we're doing as of things. Like where we're going next and that sort. I know Kosho has a little bit of soul searching to do, but I don't know if the destination is important for him to do anything. So
I mean, if he's looking for some spirits, me too.
don't think they're the same type of spirits, but
You just look over and see me with an anteater mouth licking off the fucking table.
it's just like
And it's like my mouth is right next to your face, and it's just really small, like talking to you.
As he's doing that too, you see Gasper kind of like almost crouched over the table, like observing this as close as possible without being like touched by it.
I'll just kind of like shudder and like just from like the sight of it, and just kind of like lean back as far as possible away from it. Well, I know Jotun doesn't really mind where we go. Casper, do you have anything that you care about?
If I'm to be honest with you, and he kind of like looks up from the tongue, kind of sits back in his chair again. He says, "I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I was just told I'm supposed to be somewhere."
Amen to that.
And he's
brother.
almost like shaking with excitement at the thought of going somewhere.
He's purring.
We'll say that.
Okay.
Sure, we'll say that.
Okay. I hate this.
I put my arm around Calder, but it just turns into a tentacle.
On
his
It's
face.
completely falling apart.
I'm just becoming like this amorphous goo of animal parts when I'm drunk.
I hate this. Is there a spell that I have to counteract this?
Polymorph?
I mean, I could technically counterspell his chain.
I don't think you can counterspell wild
It's not.
shape.
Wild shape isn't a spell, it's a feature. Yeah.
Okay.
Because then every DM would be like, "Oh, you're turning into a bear?" No.
Nah.
What's a bear?
But I have no. Wait, hold on. Did I properly level up? What the fuck is happening to my character sheet? Sorry, I just looked and I have 8th level spell slots, but no 8th level spells. Oh, I've been waiting on the list.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I've had so many things I've been doing. I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. Just don't put us into combat before I get that.
Let's just say,
If
if it's
we'll
yeah.
figure it out later. We'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
8th level spell. Please stop being drunk.
I was looking. I was gonna
Bro,
look.
that would be so broken. I would just be
So,
like, "Calder, I need to
Power
my-
word
I can't.
virginity restore.
Lesser
I'm stuck
so
in the buzz."
lesser restoration is actually the don't be drunk anymore spell.
Yeah,
Jokes
no.
on you, Calder. I have lesser restoration.
Oh, you know who does as well?
No, don't do it. Don't kill my buzz.
I'll
would be
like
so much
lean
funnier
over
if
to
I was
Jabbers,
drunk.
be like, "Hey, this is kind of really annoying," and I'll like, pinch with 2 fingers the tentacle on my shoulder, lift up and like across to like all like the grippers across the back of my like shoulder. The suction cups. I'll like, and, like throw it back at Orion. I'll be like,
Just flops.
"Jabbers, can you restore his sobriety? This is out of hand."
Jabbers, without even kind
Relax,
of like
LB1.
looking
Jesus
at
Christ.
you, he just kind of snaps
out
a
of
finger,
hand.
and as he does, there's
So
kind of
slightly.
there's a poof that happens in the center of the table, and this small brown tabby cat appears. And it slowly starts making its way over to Orion.
Alright. Does everyone see the cat?
It is going to rub up against your face, and as it does, Jabbers is casting Lesser Restoration. Your buzz
My
fades.
face swells. I'm allergic. I'm kidding. I just kind of like snap out of it. I'm like, "Oh man, you come on now, guys."
And the
It
cat,
wasn't happening.
the cat just looks at you and just meow.
I'm just gonna start petting the cat.
It purrs and gets close, like pushes against your hand.
Where's my cat? I need Hattie to come here so we can roleplay better.
When you were saying "Where's my
Bring your
cat," I thought you were
physical
I
cat
thought you were
out.
referring to Gasper. I was like,
No, I meant my actual cat. She's usually like on my desk meowing at me, but
Hello,
I think
cat.
she's chilling.
Yeah, I got
Evan
Violet
gets a
right
cat.
here. I got
Oh,
Violet
wow.
right here, brother.
I have
Damn, I see how
Sporky,
it is.
but she's on demon time.
Demon time.
Hattie's on sleep time.
Is there anything Yotan's trying to do? Because you would have been in a room, but you wouldn't have left your room. Probably would have been with Kosho, who's just kind of
He's
meditating
just
right
staring
now,
at a corner.
Blair Witch style.
Like No Country for Old Men, I'm just sitting on the bed staring at the door, just like in a
Yeah.
perfect 90-degree
Just
sitting angle.
waiting, waiting for the door to open.
Yeah, waiting for the world to come to me.
How big is this tavern? Because I was gonna say, honestly, since Cowder's already sat down with his food and eating, I'd just like mage hand to go knock on his door.
It's a big tavern. This is one of the richer ones. So it's like the first floor is the tavern, the second and third floor were rooms.
So 30 feet, no, yes.
No.
Damn.
You'd have to go up the stairs, around a corner, to a room.
You want me to get him? I don't know what room he's
60
in.
feet? Question mark.
Possibly.
Because I can just unseen servant and just have him go up there and knock and spout out a command. Because it can talk, right?
No,
I don't think they can
Unseen
talk.
Servant cannot talk.
I'll write him a note on a napkin and
Just a floating
hand it to
note.
him.
Because he can't see the servant.
No, because it's the objects that it holds are also invisible.
Oh, so you just leave they would just leave it on the ground.
Plus, theoretically, it's shapeless, so I could technically make its shape wrap around the note, making it invisible.
Just kind of like, oh,
Metagame that shit.
yeah, that works. You can do that.
I'll do that. Send a note up to Jotun and be like, "We're all eating. Come down and bring kosher. We're discussing our next plans."
I'm not in the tavern. You're gonna go there and there's just gonna be an empty room.
All of the sheets folded like perfectly like a sociopath.
No,
Yeah.
actually, I stuffed the pillows in like I was pretending to still be there, like I'm in high school.
Yeah, like
Wait.
like 8 feet worth of pillows are laid out
Yeah.
in a perfect like body shape.
Yeah,
of
the first thing
Jotun.
you notice when you walk in the room is not the lump underneath the blanket, but is that every other bed in the room no longer has pillows on it.
And the fact that the guy who doesn't sleep is now sleeping.
Sleeping, yeah.
There's
I'm
more.
just a little tired, guys.
Just
I'm
a
just a
whittle.
whittle little guy.
I'm a whittle guy. Meanwhile, he's like 7 feet tall.
Yeah, your unseen servant goes up there and knocks.
And he's not there.
A few minutes later, Kosho does come down. Only Kosho.
I'll ask Kosho. Hey, where's Jotun? I thought you guys were bunking together. Did he run off or something?
He just kind of says, I haven't seen him. That's my best Chris
Well,
Chris
that's
impression.
suspicious.
That's my best. Is Chris is walking here? God damn, what the fuck?
Yo, that sounds just like Chris.
Hey guys, it's me, Chris.
Yeah,
I'm
It's
in
me,
Arizona.
Goku.
Guys, why didn't you tell me that the Pentagon got hit again? I could have stopped it.
You guys are like 4 hours ahead. What the hell?
Why
I think
didn't
it's 4. I'm actually sure.
It's like 3, I think.
Why didn't you tell us this was gonna happen? You're in the future.
Every single time he says, "What's it like being in the future?" I just reply, "They hit the Pentagon."
They hit the Pentagon.
But all right, I'll be like, well, he doesn't talk much, so he wouldn't be of much contribution.
I'm
we're
sure if we asked around, people would be like, "Oh yeah, he's 7 foot tall, looks like a demon, very scared of him." Yeah, I know where he is.
big guy with rotting flesh that looks pale as hell. Yeah, he went to the dome. Just like, oh dear God, he misunderstood the
He's
dome.
running for mayor.
Dog Dimmadome, do it in the dig dog Dimmadome.
Oh, what? A stroke?
That'd be so funny. It's just Jotun running for mayor, and he can't say anything on his campaign, but he just kind of
It just thumbs up.
He
He
stares
just
at people.
intimidates everyone.
Just gives a thumbs up and the crowd goes wild.
He's just here to intimidate. That's
Yes, that's it.
He like cuts down a tree with his bare hand.
Just karate chops a
it.
tree in
Cuts
half.
down, bro. He just punches it over, and it just flies.
You playing Minecraft out here for real?
You playing Minecraft? I like your cut, G.
Is there any way I can track him?
You could track him.
We could just look for him.
I used an
That too.
untrackable spell. No, I'm kidding. Just like start making shit up like I'm 5. I use the force field.
I have a force field. You can't hurt me.
Yeah, well, my
Actually-
gun destroys force fields.
Yeah, but my force field blocks the force field destroying gun.
Actually, I have a second force field. How about the second? The first one. And the first
yeah,
one's
so it only
invisible,
blocks
so
the
you,
first
like-
one. Yeah.
Yeah, it only blocks the first one.
And my force field is invisible, meaning it can't be destroyed.
It's like that's not how that works, and it's just like, no, you're wrong.
That's the wrong word. Yeah.
Is
Well,
that umlock?
Is that, Umlock, you're
Where did
back!
he come from?
We can still hear him.
He's in the great beyond.
He's in the great beyond.
He's been no. He's been a flea on Shabber's wings, like just chilling.
He's just been sitting on Jabber's hat for days. Oh god.
Well, I guess what can I use? Oh my god, what stat am I?
Oh, words.
I know words are hard. What am I rolling for tracking?
Right.
Nature?
Nature or survival? Survival.
Survival.
Survivor.
Survivor. I'll say nature, or I
it
will.
says check to follow tracks,
I was gonna say, or you could do
Giant
perception.
fucking
or identify
Oh,
signs that owlbears live nearby. It's kind of yo.
I want to check if owlbears live in the city.
Oh no, I got a fucking. What is that? Math 11.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
It's an 11, and I have a +8. It was
Holy
not a good roll.
fuck.
I lost all my good rolls when we played that one shot.
That was a great one shot, though.
It was very fun.
Only 2 of you learned your names.
I don't even care about my name. That's the best part.
I think you had an awesome name, but Vile was definitely better. Definitely fits you better based on your
Do I owe you
personality.
money? No, we're friends.
Yeah.
Are you sure I don't owe you money? Is mayonnaise an instrument?
You guys go out into the city looking for your tall friend. Or you do.
Wait, why didn't I roll investigation? Oh, whatever. It wouldn't have been better.
You're gone for quite a while. Looking around. And due to the actual immense size of the city itself, you don't find him.
Damn. Can I go ask the
think it's-
barkeep if he saw anyone like leave?
You think it'd be try to find? You think it'd be like an American trying to find his brother in China? Jesus Christ! Fucking head and shoulders above everybody.
Plot twist: he's Chinese American.
Sorry.
So, you come back.
Cat snatched a hair tie and ran.
Sounds about right.
Try not to.
Orion, you're gone for roughly like an hour looking for Yotan. You do not find him, and you come back empty-handed and Yotanless.
Jotunless.
No Jotuns.
Yeah. He comes up to the table and just does that face. Jabbers ask you that question.
I guess I will. I really just need to wait till Chris is here to spring the question. So
Is he
I
coming?
guess. Yeah,
He
I
should
think
be here
he's
later.
Maybe.
late.
He's trying to get out of
I
his
guess-
dinner.
Family dinner moment.
Guys, I'm not hungry. I swear.
Maybe excused yet? No.
Fuck.
Maybe excused now? No. I'm done with my broccoli. No, you didn't.
Give
He
it to
just,
the
like,
dog,
has a-
dumbass.
He like threw it to the ground. My tummy hurts, so I'm gonna excuse myself. Actually plays D&D like a badass.
Yeah, plays D&D like a
Badass,
boss.
yeah.
Damn it. Bowels.
Bow.
What were you gonna say, Calder?
I guess I'll just talk to the party that's present and be like, all right, well, I guess first things first, find Jotun. Second thing, just
Profit.
we'll meet back tomorrow, try and figure out what we want to do.
So we're
Second thing,
splitting up?
acquire maidens.
I mean, just go do whatever. Go do research, train, buy a shop. You know, we don't really have anything that's required of us. I am gonna go, if anyone wants to go with me, to check on Darlick and all of the blackjacks. Just to uphold my promise. We're about double the time over that I said that we would be back in. But
So
doesn't
double the
really-
rewards.
Doesn't really matter. Nah, no rewards. I just made a promise that I'd be back to make sure they didn't burn this place to the ground. So
I think that was more of a threat, but you know.
well, it was a promise. So I'm back. So I just
I
gotta find them.
almost wanted to have Gasper just like break the fourth wall and just Terminator voice, "I'll be back," just out of nowhere. Anyways, continue.
So, I'm gonna train a little
Um,
bit and then tonight head over to the dome that they have in the middle.
That sounds good. I'm gonna go investigate all of the taverns just in case Jotun's there.
Sounds good. I'd see if they have any. Just if anyone's seen Big Guy. So.
Yeah, I'll just ask around.
Casper.
You know, people gather in the tavern. So.
Gasper grabs both of your shoulders and kind of leans in next to you and just says, "I'll join you." It should be fun.
Yeah, well, let's. I'm gonna whisper to him like, I think one of these places, like a month or the Zenith ago or so, I like forced them to make a cocktail. So I want to see if that got off the ground. I think that was in like,
Is
the
that
outer
the
ring.
Mountain Dew that you made them make?
Wait,
Yes.
wasn't that
No!
that wasn't the tavern? You did that inside of the.
No. That was the outer ring.
That was the outer
Yeah,
ring.
no,
Okay.
that was
I'm
Outer
fairly
Ring
certain that was
Tavern.
the outer ring.
It was like the 7.
Yeah, it was
snake
Lucky
thing.
Sevens.
Yeah, Lucky Sevens.
I think the Lucky
something like that.
Let me double check. Lucky Sevens may have been the gambling hall that you were in.
I think it's also a tavern.
Yeah,
though.
it's an inner ring. It's a gambling hall in the inner ring.
Yeah,
it's where
there we
it's
go.
Outer.
it's where the blackjacks won a bunch of money from you guys playing blackjack.
Yeah, I remember.
I don't remember that, but you know,
I'm not maidenless either, so
that's good to know.
I was saying like
He's
I was
with
fucking
bitches,
mocking
guys.
you. I was mocking you, asshole.
I was gonna say it's
I
nice
guess
to
I'll,
dream.
Alright, I guess I'll see what Jabbers
Yabber dabber doo.
God. I'll see what Jabbers wants to do, just because I'm gonna train a little bit and just practice some magic, and then go and do some stuff. So,
I also have to practice magic.
well, we can practice together if you want. I can give you a helping hand.
Ooh, that lesser restoration really isn't helping right now. I feel. Ugh.
So-
I'm gonna turn around and cast Tasha's caustic brew out of my mouth. I'm just gonna vomit.
Okay.
Why are you
Just-
the way you are?
Just behind me. Just straight acid.
And
I'll
there's
just kind of like raise both my eyebrows and be like, "Well then,
Ugh, that's new.
I'll be in my room, and you're our medic, so have fun treating yourself."
No.
the barkeep is standing there, just like completely stunned. He has no words, and you burned a hole in the wall that you shot at.
I'm gonna be like, don't worry, my friend Darlick will cover the cost, and I walk out.
My good pal Darlick. Just put the tab on his name.
Just put
he'll
the tab under
understand.
Darlick, he'll pick it up.
Yeah, he's just kind of like the barkeep's just standing there, just completely stunned by this. He just like has no words for you.
Good, I have nothing good for him either.
And when you kind of ask Jabbers what he was gonna do today, he just kind of shrugs and he just says, "I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what I need to do."
Well,
I'm taking a tour to booze. I mean, looking for Jotun, obviously.
Tour de booze.
Well, I'm gonna go do that. I'm just gonna have a nice jolly jaunt around the
So
town.
Orion and
all the
Gasper
taverns.
go wander off. Cal, you are just mainly doing your studies for this.
Yeah, I'm gonna just be in my room doing studies.
What are you trying to do in particular?
Let's look at my inventory to see if there's anything specific that I need to get. Oh right, okay. Yeah, I have the B scroll, the alter others body to become vessel, is the notes that I have for it, and that I'm 3/4 of the way done.
3/4 of the way done. I'm like trying to find my counter that I had set up for this, and it seems to have vanished. It's gone.
I also have a bunch of the books that I got, and the Lich's journal. So.
Okay.
I'd just be reading and putting time into the scroll, and then putting time into the dragon familiar, the fucking motherfucking dragon shard familiar.
Okay, so roll me 2 checks.
Dirty 20 and 22.
Both fail.
Wow, that's that. Dirty 20, 22. You're a failure. You are actually on the brink of this scroll anyway, so you finish the scroll.
Nice.
You can add to your character. Actually, I might add to your character sheet. Let me find the spell. It's one of the special ones, to be honest.
It's called shit yourself.
That's a crazy spell, dude.
Power word yeet.
Power word shit yourself.
You know what? My next character is going to be a meme character, and all of his spells are just going to be weird slangs that we use in modern society, like yeet. Instead of catapult, I'm calling it yeet.
all of the verbal parts of spells are just New World slang that no one else knows.
No one understands it
people are talking
except
about,
for
yeah.
you.
Riz!
The component for the fucking the yeet spell is just an empty container. This bitch empty. Yeet.
All right, I've added the new spell to your list. If you want to refresh your page.
Oh, I got the spell, not just a scroll.
I'm adding it because you in that time you overrolled, so you would have also learned the spell for your book.
What level is it? Well, I'll just.
It's a 6th level spell.
I just got the level 6.
It is a ritual spell.
I have to
Ceremony.
Spells.
Should be on the top of your 6th level spell list.
Refresh your page.
I did.
Okay.
I forgot to go to spell list. I was just looking at my prepared shit. I stopped. Boy, why you gotta make it 3 whole paragraphs?
Because it's a big spell, bro.
I don't want to read. I just want a fireball.
There's a reason you have this spell now. It tells you
5K
something.
gold? Oh my god, that's expensive, bro.
What is it?
I'm reading it now.
It's gonna give you some insight on what happened in the Mad Wizard's lab.
Rune Lord.
Well, while he's doing that, we're gonna jump to Orion and Gasper. We're gonna do a little RP here as you two are traveling along.
What tavern are we at now? What's the closest one from the one we were at?
The first place you could have gone is the Lucky Sevens. That would have been one of the first.
Perfect.
If you wanted to go there first, you could definitely go there first. That would have been the first place you'd go.
I'm gonna saunter in. Wait, it's still the morning, right?
It's still the morning. They are only recently opening up.
I'm gonna push open the doors.
Like there's
And
only
be like-
like one card dealer in here, and then like a single barkeep. Usually, when you were in here last, there was 3 barkeeps, and there were dealers at every table.
Is it the same barkeep that I had talked to?
Yes.
Fucking yes. Does he recognize me?
He sees you, and there's a look of holy shit, it's him, and almost of fuck.
I'm gonna walk up and be like, "Hey, buddy,
Holy shit!
I was
this
here
is
about a
wrong.
zenith ago. I don't know if you remembered, but I had given you an idea for this amazing idea for a cocktail. Did you guys ever like do anything with that? Because I would love to try it."
We made an attempt. It didn't quite go over as we thought it would, but and he kind of moves over to one of the like underneath one of the parts of the bar or whatever, and pulls out. It's a vial. Like
I'm just piss green.
it is like piss green, and it almost seems to be hissing. Like,
Well, shit, you already got it all ready for me. I'm gonna put my hand out to like grab it.
he pauses for a moment, just kind of.
Here, give me another glass. I want to pour one for my friend here too.
Gasper looks very excited by this, and he pulls out 2 glasses and kind of like pours equally amount in each of them. The glasses hiss.
Listen, I already vomited acid this
Yeah.
morning. I don't think this is gonna be any worse. I'm gonna chuck. Do I get chasers? You got any chasers here?
He pulls out.
You got some
a...
pilk? Any pilk?
You did not just say, "Do you have any pilk?" Oh my god!
He pulls out.
Pilk?
No. He pulls out 2 like tankards and fills them both with ale as your chaser.
Oh hell, you're my type of barkeep. I'm sorry, I'm eating a tater tot. Go ahead
I'm
and
eating
chuck
a
that shit
tater.
back.
I'm picturing Orion also just has tater tots on.
I wish that'd be a great spell.
Get your own damn
Mage
tater tots.
hand, mage hand tater tots just follow me around. I'm gonna go ahead and just take that shot. I'm gonna sling it back.
Constitution saving throw.
I hope I fail. I got a 9.
Oh no!
You take 6 fizzy damage. That's what I'm calling it. It's acid damage.
Fizzy damage?
I'm calling it fizzy damage. It's technically acid damage, but I'm calling it fizzy damage.
That's fine.
It,
You're just gonna
it,
see my face like
it burns going
shrink up,
down.
like sour.
Yeah, it burns going down.
God! Oh, I'm gonna fucking chase it.
You see Gasper take this shot, completely unfazed, kind of smacks his lips a little bit, and just kind of shrugs and says, "Not bad."
How are you not like affected by this? Oh my god! I'm gonna take another sip.
I don't know. Maybe it's the amount I drink. Maybe it's the amount of other things that have affected me in my life. Who knows?
You know, that'd be pretty good if you put it on ice. Maybe mixed it with some like wild berries. You know what I'm saying?
We'll put your input into account.
All right, I appreciate it. You know, I won't even accept royalties. A drink named after me. You know, and I'm a green bird, by the way. Yeah, just call it like the mossy eagle or something or whatever. All right, see you around, barkeep. Oh, by the way, before I forget, have you seen a man? Or I don't even know if he's a man. He looks more like a demon. He's like 7 feet tall, wears a mask, really scary. Probably don't want to see him like come out of a lake any time recently.
I can't say
You
that
see
I
him,
have.
All right, well, Gasper, we tried. On to the next one.
Nods.
Go
He
ahead.
nods. He
And
picks,
walk out.
he picks up the tankard, holds it up for like 3 seconds, and then just slams it down and walks out with you.
On to the next one.
All right. Your next closest one, you would probably end up at the Leaky Tankard in the 6th ring.
Leaky tankard.
What were you doing again, Yotain? What is it that you were trying to accomplish wandering the city? Or are you just
Well, I was
wandering?
initially looking for like a fucking fighting ring, but then there wasn't one, and then I went in, tried to force everybody in the bar to fight me at once, and then nobody did it. And then now I've left to, I guess, just roam the streets looking for a fight.
This man's bloodthirsty.
I would say along the way, as you were going into the 6th ring, where it's like it's the poor district, but it's not blocked off anymore. There are a couple of unconscious individuals in the street.
That I see?
Yeah.
I'm gonna nudge Gasper and be like, look at these fools, can't handle the liquor. Alright, let's go to the Leaky Tavern.
Gasper kind of glances around and kind of gives a confused look and just kind of says, I don't think it was liquor that got these guys.
There's a lot of other broken shit around.
Yeah, that man has his leg broken in 5 places.
Yeah.
I don't think liquor can do that.
I don't think a nose is supposed to bend that way. And he kind of points to one of the guys you walk by, and you just see it just like the nose is like flat against the face.
He
And
looks
it's
like a pug.
Yeah, it's just dripping blood. Dude's
Yikes.
missing a couple of teeth, and it's just like he kind of gives you like an awkward kind of smile of like yeah.
Hey man, you need some help? I can heal that for you. I don't know if it'll look as pretty, but
The dude does not respond.
I'm gonna go ahead and go over and just do cure wounds.
Okay. The bleeding stops. His nose doesn't like fix, but he's
Fix.
not bleeding anymore.
Hey bud, you awake? Hello? How many fingers am I holding up?
Gasper kind of crouches next to you and kind of flicks him in the forehead, and the dude's head just kind of moves like a bobblehead. Just kind of boom. He's like, I don't think he's getting up.
Can I examine his skull for maybe a fist size?
Sure. Investigation.
Investigation or medicine?
Medicine works too.
Alright, I'll do that. That's a 5.
This man, he's asleep.
I rolled a 2.
This man asleep.
You sleep. You know, according to my medical profession, this man slept. Yeah, his you can see here his jaw's a little broke. Man, he must have had one hell of a fall. Anyway, on to the tavern.
And Gasper kind of gets up. You start walking, and he pauses for a moment, kind of looking at the guy, and turns back to you, kind of follows behind. Going into the tavern, there are a couple more of these individuals who look a little beaten up.
Jesus. Looks like a damn tornado came through here. I'm gonna go up to the barkeep.
Just kind of standing there behind the bar, kind of cleaning a glass, kind of a half-orc individual.
Hey, boss! I just got a quick question. First, what is your special on your drink menu, or the strongest thing you have? And 2, what happened in here? Y'all opened up like an hour. What happened in here?
I'll answer that second question first. We don't know.
No, I never went into the bar. This all
Yeah.
happened out before the bar opened.
We don't know. We don't know.
There's
what
just
happened.
a Jotun-sized hole in the wall. Fight me!
Yeah, fight me. We don't actually know what happened to all these guys. They just were here when we kind of opened.
Huh. So you got no clue who did this to them?
Not a clue.
Man. It's a damn shame. Anyway. What's the strongest thing you got on the menu?
He kind of looks around for a moment, and he pulls out this like large like glass bottle. The liquid on the inside almost seems viscous, like almost thick.
Ugh.
like almost like a syrup. He kind of shakes it a little bit, and he says, "This is probably the strongest thing we've got. I couldn't tell you what
Well-
it is."
Hey, I'll put it in a glass.
He shrugs and gets two tankards and pours it into each of them. The smell you get, it's like
Powerful.
it's a very powerful scent. Yes, it's very like bitter.
It just the liquid itself forms itself into a fist and punches you in the face.
That's how you get drunk.
Oh shit!
It's
I
like
figured I would fucked up your fucking guest here. Oh my god, I'm tearing up.
Yeah, like it. Yeah, the smell of it does make your eyes water. It's almost like a bittery kind of, not a rot smell, but like it definitely doesn't smell right. And it's very bitter.
I'm gonna go ahead and shoot it back and be like, "Oh god, yeah, it's earthy. Yeah, earthy's the word." Gasper, how you feeling?
He sniffs it, just tips the tankard back. He is perfectly fine. He just kind of lets out a sigh afterwards.
Oh, I have to roll. I have to roll a con save.
If you drink it, yep. Roll a con save.
A 7.
Okay, you're not taking damage this time,
Oh.
but it twists your gut really bad when you drink this.
I might need. What's the weather outside?
It's like cloudy.
Hot, cold?
It's cold.
Okay.
You are in the middle of winter.
That'll probably keep me warm for a little bit.
Yeah, it's like a twisted feeling. Like you could puke. You don't know if you will, but you could. And Gasper, after he finishes his and kind of slams the tankard down, he just kind of says, he kind of lets out the sigh and goes, "Tastes like stuff from back home. Interesting."
That's great for you, man. Let's go ahead and go to the next tavern and maybe find more bodies, I guess.
All right. He kind of gestures to lead the way. You are staggering, by the way. You are not standing up straight anymore.
That's fine.
You're taking.
I feel like my wings will be out a little bit, trying to keep my balance.
Yeah, you're taking like drunkard like first position of like a 45-degree angle in one direction.
Just kind of leaning on Gasper.
Yeah, and Gasper's just kind of walking by you. He finds this hilarious. He thinks this is the funniest thing.
That's fine.
The next tavern you'd end up at, either the Burrow Tavern or the Snake Eyes Tavern and Gambling Hall. Your choice. You know where both are.
We'll go to Snake Eyes.
Go to Snake Eyes. Okay, you end up in there, the large kind of outer ring space, half of the room reserved for, gambling tables, various, poker and card tables and such of that nature.
Are there any unconscious bodies?
Out here? No.
Okay.
There looks to be one beat up dude, but like other than that, like there's not many, in the outer ring in particular.
No, I'm gonna go up to the barkeep. Continue my spiel.
Okay.
All right, barkeep. I'm gonna keep this short. 1, have you seen a man? He's more like a concept at this point. He's like 7 feet tall.
He's more like
He's
a
like
concept.
about as wide as a building, and I'm pretty sure if there was a fight between him and a hurricane, the hurricane would lose. He's wearing a mask. Have you seen this man?
You sound like you're talking about some sort of mythical creature.
You could say he is.
He gives a shrug and just says, "I haven't."
All right. Well, Gasper, we tried. What is the strongest thing on your menu there, bro?
I have a few things of very, very potent gin, a couple bottles of spirits.
Gasper, my man, what do you want? You want the gin or do you want the other spirits?
I think spirit sounds nice.
Yeah, hell, give me the spooky spirits. Pour us a little bit of that.
The barkeep kind of nods. Who is an elven individual, and he gets. I'm stating this now. I have to state this now. Gets the two glasses or the two tankards. Fills them both with.
I can't
spirit.
wait to hear why this is relevant.
I'm just telling you. I like to let you know who the barkeeps are.
This is actually elven gin. It's been aging for 3 millennia.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Well, now I have to go with that.
Well, elves live really long.
Yeah.
Assume their alcohol a bit more,
A bit more potent, yes.
a little bit more potent.
He offers you both your tankards and just says, I hope this is of your liking.
Well, shit, you know. I don't think I'm legally allowed to fly after this. Oh, it's a nat 20.
It does not affect you in the slightest.
It's the strongest part. I'm like, this is nothing.
Like, you get a tiny buzz off it, like more than what you're already at. Like, your drunken state doesn't get too much worse. Gasper's still as sharp as a dagger.
Ooh. I gotta say, barkeep, that went down a lot smoother than the last few drinks I had.
Is that so?
I feel kind of tingly, though. Is that normal?
Could have been your previous drinks, or it could be a good thing.
Possibly. I'm pretty sure one of them was sewer water, so, you know.
Sounds like you were in the sixth ring.
Yes, sir. Well, damn, that's some good stuff. Casper, I think we gotta continue our search, though, man. I think we gotta find the Oten.
Sure. Still don't know who this individual is.
Casper's met Jotun, though, right?
He has. He just has a terrible memory.
Can't put a name to a face.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't have a face, but
Can't put a name to a mask.
onward.
I pictured right doing burping onward. You guys head out, go to the next tavern.
I'm not forcing it; it's just happening. But
Yeah.
so I'm like, yeah, fuck it.
You go to the Burrow Tavern. This one's very packed this morning. There are tons of people.
Oh shit!
You do realize most of them are some of the townsfolk that you had saved.
Oh, from the previous town.
Yeah, they're all like most of them are here.
Well, I'm gonna stumble in.
You get a few eyes glance in your direction, and Jasper kind of straightens you out a little bit, kind of like grabs your shoulder and kind of.
Weekend at Bernie's me right now.
Yes, pretty much. He's making sure you don't end up falling down into somebody.
I'm fine, Gasper. It's okay. I'm just gonna start like giving people like a little coy wave. Hi. Yes, it is me, the one who commanded a well to rain on your town.
Jasper just says, I'm not necessarily doing it so you don't bump into people. I don't want any drinks to spill.
I appreciate that, man. I'm gonna go up to the barkeep. You're like, alright, barkeep. I've been all over town. I've been trying everybody's drinks. But most importantly, I'm looking for my friend. He is 11 feet tall. He's about as big as a mountain.
Description so far.
He's about as big as a mountain. And I'm pretty sure when he walks, he creates a canyon between his legs. And when he wakes up, the sun hides. And he wears a mask. Have you seen him?
No. I haven't.
Well, damn. What's the strongest thing on your menu, by the way? I've been going around the taverns. I'm a, Gasper, what's the word? Gastronomer?
He shrugs.
I'm an alcoholic.
He points at you and kind of gives you like, you know, like I think it's the Kanye West meme where he's pointing. He's like, yeah, that one. he does that face.
So what is the strongest thing you have on the menu?
We're running a bit low on a couple things right now. And he kind of like, you see him like crouch down. You hear a couple of bottles kind of like shift about. He comes back up with like a half-empty bottle of like what looks to be probably whiskey.
Ooh, that's a nice color there, barkeep. How long have you been keeping this?
I've only had it a few zeniths, but I think it's fairly aged. Doesn't really have a label indicating anything, but
Well, that's okay. Go ahead and pour us a few tankards. I gotta nurse this hangover. You know what they say about nursing hangovers. More booze.
he kind of gives you a nod. Casper chuckles behind you a little bit as he pours 2 more tankards and pushes them both towards you.
Nice. I got an 18. My con save.
You're not too affected. Like you're still like you're drunk off your ass. You're just it's not getting any worse. Gasper seems a little buzzed now. He's kind of getting to that kind of hazy-eyed look where it's like eyes aren't fully open. They're kind of like he looks very relaxed now. He does still seem to be very sharp though on what's going on. He is also like 8 feet tall, so like it takes a lot. But
I'm gonna start to walk out through the townsfolk of the people that we had helped.
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be like, "Hey, how's it going, folks?" And I'm gonna grab someone's tankard from their hand and be like, "How you doing today?"
I want to
How's it
slide. I
going?
want to slide a hand check
Sleight
with
of hand?
disadvantage because you are drunk.
Fuck. Right. That is a dirty 20.
You slip this from this person's hand.
13.
You hear them.
It was a 13.
Oh, you hear the 13. It's still you
Yeah,
get
yeah.
it from their hand. It spills a little bit onto you. You hear them kind of shout just like just a hey, as you kind of stumble
Hey.
past them and
How's it
take their
going?
tankard. And they kind
I'm
of
just
watch
gonna
you.
drink it as I walk out.
Yep.
I'm gonna hand an empty tankard to someone else. Be like, "Here you go, get a refill.
Just
Go
gonna
ahead, bud."
give you an
And
odd
continue
look
walking out.
as you just disappear out the door. Okay.
Just off into the sunset.
Just walk away from town. Never come back.
Commune with nature.
Where do you want to go now? You've been to every tavern in the town.
I guess I will walk back to the tavern I'm staying at.
Yes.
Just a long walk home. And am I gonna see any more unconscious people in the street?
When you go back to the poor district, you do find more unconscious individuals. They all look to be beaten and bruised. There's no indication of where this started and where this ended, though.
Can I follow the bodies? Is there like a line of bodies or is it just a pile?
It's kind of like people are just kind of scattered down a road and they're just unconscious.
Is there any like onlookers or bystanders?
There's a few people kind of moving about the street. There's one person that looks to be kind of like rummaging through the pockets of one of these unconscious individuals.
I'm gonna kind of walk up to him and be like, hey, I got a question for you. Have you been to the Lucky Sevens?
He kind of jumps up at first as you're saying this and kind of is like holding a dagger towards you. Looks to be
I'm gonna
clutching
grab
a
his
pouch.
shoulders. I'm gonna grab his shoulders. Hey man, and he just like smells booze on my breath. Have you been to Lucky Sevens yet? They have this really good drink that actually I invented. It's really good. You should try it. Do you know what happened to these people?
He kind of like pushes you off of him and is like trying to get away from the scent of just alcohol and booze. He says, "No, I have no idea. I just... Why do you think I would know?"
Oh, Gasper, I don't feel good. I'm gonna turn to Gasper. I don't feel good, Gasper. Oh god. I'm gonna lean over like closer to the guy. Oh
Okay.
god, I don't know what I had. Roll a deck save.
You are puking on the guy.
Yes.
He got a 7. I'll just tell you this one.
He loses. I'm casting Tasha's Caustic Brew at a 6th level.
Oh no.
That's 12d4.
Roll the 12d4. Let's see what happens.
Wait, hold on. That's not right. What the fuck?
Is he still not back
Hold
from
on.
moving the chair?
No, he's
Hold on.
No, he did his training montage in the beginning, and then now we're doing
It was 22.
This man is reduced to
Evan.
bones.
Oh god, I'm sorry. I'm gonna
Yeah,
rummage through
my
his
point. He's
pockets.
still moving the chair, I think.
No,
Or
I'm
allegedly.
back. I'm
No, he's
done.
been
Oh, I
back.
thought you were.
What's happening? Did you call my name? Sorry.
Yeah, I kept calling your name.
Oh,
So this
my
man
bad.
doesn't really have pockets left.
Well, what was he stealing from these people?
You find a few like melting gold pieces on the ground from the amount of acid you just produced.
Alright, Gasper.
When you turn to Gasper, he's not smiling. He's just kind of standing there.
Mortified.
It's almost like he's having a Vietnam flashback. And as he's
Ugh.
doing this, his like the purple in his eyes that you see swirling, there almost seems to be a yellow adding to it. As like this yellow tint seems to be joining it as he's kind of staring at this melted skeleton essentially.
Gasper, hello, buddy. Hey, you in there?
He just kind of begins like grunting, but he's not like saying anything. He just seems to be unable to speak as he's kind of like staring.
All right, bud. Let's go ahead and go back to the tavern with Calder and all of them. We couldn't find Yonan over
As you start kind of walking away, he seems to begin muttering under his breath. He's not moving from his spot. And after a minute or two, he kind of grabs onto like the sides of his head and kind of crouches down a little bit and just continues to mutter.
Hey, bud, I wouldn't crouch there. That's where I vomited. It's a little nasty. Hey, bud, is that alcohol getting to you? I knew you were playing it up. I knew you couldn't have handled that well. Come on, bud. I'm gonna put my hand on his, like, shoulder. Like, come on, bud.
As you do that,
Nice.
I need you to roll an intelligence saving throw.
I don't play characters with good intelligence. Wait, I have a +5 in intelligence. Or for saving throws, at least. Nice. I got a 16.
Okay. He throws his head back and screams. You take 21 points of psychic damage.
All right.
And you feel your head cloud with whispers and these screeches. And as he did this as well, you do also notice his eyes have turned a yellow color as he's now fixated on the sky, kind of his claws are almost digging into the sides of his head and are actually like drawing blood.
Well, that's not good.
As he like continues to mutter for a moment. And then after about like a minute or so, the whispers in your head kind of disappear. And
Dissonant whispers.
No, it is a different spell.
Okay.
You wouldn't recognize the spell. And
Yeah, you're not cool enough.
after a moment or two, he seems to almost calm down, kind of staring at the ground for a moment. And slowly removes his claws from the side of his head, and shakes off his head and blinks a few times, and the yellow vanishes from the purple. He just says, did something happen? And your beak is bleeding a little bit. You have a little bit of blood running from your nostrils, and a little bit from your eyes as well.
Yeah, you screamed into the sky, and you're bleeding a little bit on the side of your face.
He kind of like slowly looks at his claws and he notices the blood and he says, "Oh, oh no, shit."
You okay, bud? Are you actually secretly possessed and or crazy and or like bloodthirsty? Because we've had that before, so don't feel like
I wouldn't.
shy about it.
I wouldn't say possessed. I am a little broken.
I am about to go sicko mode.
Well, how can I help you next time you end up doing this?
Don't get near me, maybe. Let it play its course. Hopefully it doesn't stick around for too long.
I mean, can you be affected by sleep?
I can.
Yeah, that works. I'll just put you to sleep next time.
Kinda gives you a nod. And pulls out from his bag like an old rag, and you can see this rag has been used to clean up blood before. Like it is stained red in some spots, and he starts kind of trying to clean up the sides of his mane that have a bit of blood in them. The two of you though make your way back to the tavern. And around this point, this would be when Calder's finished with his magic lessons. Yotan, would you have returned to the tavern, or are you just still wandering endlessly?
I'm trying to think what else I could do in this city.
You've beaten the shit out of countless poor people. Let's just put it that way.
Alright, I'm looking for the group that took over the city initially.
You're going to town hall?
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, I don't know if they're there at the town hall. I'm just trying to find where they at.
Yeah,
Where
we
you at,
saw them.
Dope? Okay, well then I
We
guess
saw
I'm
them
going-
walking to
Well, I
town
mean, you saw them. I don't know if I was there.
I thought you were.
He did wander off immediately. Like the moment you guys entered town, he left you guys.
Huh.
I would say during your search, you would probably be slowly getting to the middle. Calder, Magic Man.
You.
After your study sesh, what are you doing?
Working with my dragon familiar and also going to the town hall.
Okay, I would say as you kind of are leaving to go to the town hall, you would find Orion and Gasper. Orion looks shit-faced and has a little bit of blood on his face still, specifically dried under his eyes and nose. And you see Gasper has a little bit of dried blood in his mane.
I'll kind of look to both of them and be like, y'all good?
I melted a guy.
I couldn't be better.
Okay. Well then, stay out of trouble here. I don't want to get kicked out when we have nowhere to go. I'll be back.
No, he was stealing people's stuff.
Well,
I'm a
good.
hero.
Nice.
Orion found snacks along the way and is slowly eating.
I'm eating tater tots. I grabbed tater tots before this session.
Oh my god.
I just want
Okay.
tater tots, man.
Well-
They're cold now, but it's whatever.
Hell. I will go ahead and start heading to the center dome.
So I would say Kosha would
guess
be
we're
with
all
you.
going?
Yeah, if Orion wants to join, Kosha would be with you. Jabbers would be joining you.
Should I go? No.
What do you want to do, Orion?
You ever go to town hall just shit-faced drunk? Oh, I'll go. I just think it's funny.
Okay. But Gasper will join you because you are his drinking buddy.
And if he goes sicko mode, I have to be there to put him to sleep.
Yes. Yotan, you would be in your search as this kind of time would have come about. You would see your party heading towards the dome. Because you probably would have by this point made it back to the center ring after wandering for like 15 hours. Apparently he's become a villager.
Alright. Alright.
I love the video of the guy bargaining, and he like holds up a few cents, and the lady shakes her head, and then he shows an emerald, and she goes, "Her." Video just ends abruptly.
I'm really trying to like turn this into something rather than just mindlessly beating people up.
Hey, XP baby.
Just Batman getting out his fucking childhood anger on people. Justice!
The issue is some of them probably didn't do anything wrong. They were just in the wrong
while he's
place.
beating the shit out of them.
It's my fault. My family's dead.
Then why are you
I was
beating
too
me
scared
up?
of the opera.
I was too scared.
I don't like bats.
They
My
scared
butler
me.
raised me. Martha.
Martha. I like how that's the last one. It's just a name, Martha.
He's about to like beat a faceless dude in. He goes, Martha. He's like, how do you know that name?
He's about to what?
How do you know?
Beat off into a dude's face. There are consequences of saying the N-word.
Oh.
I'm Greg.
Okay, Yotam, what were you gonna say? What were you
I don't know. I'm trying to think, honestly.
I want to not mindlessly send. Fuck. Continue. I'm having a stroke.
You can get the biggest Chanel bag in the store if you want. Bought a new drip.
He becomes a rapper.
Yeah, I guess I'm just trying to find my way to those governors, just going person to person, asking them, like basically interrogating them if they look like they would know.
With no words.
I think that's why you
Yeah.
ended up beating up a bunch of people. Is you asked them questions and they just could not understand you, and you just got mad, just beat the shit out of them.
I guess you were just making your way downtown. Walking fast.
Punching fast.
Faces pass. And you're home now.
I'm gonna beat the corruption out of this.
Or just
Oh,
beat.
you are Batman.
You're just gonna beat the citizenship out of the city. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna be a ghost town by the time Jotun's done with it.
Jotun's like, why is there a print or a clown just like running everything? It's weird.
But yeah, Yotan, you do see your party moving towards City Hall at around this point, as you've been like asking people and some senselessly getting beaten because they could not answer you.
I'm gonna stay far enough away where I would be out of sight, and just follow them in.
Okay. The rest of you, as you guys approach the dome, you do see two individuals out front that you do recognize.
Evan just immediately goes, "Yeah, I do a check right after."
I do a perception check.
Yeah.
Check.
Son of a bitch.
You do see the
I thought
gray.
about doing that, but I think I was like, no.
Yeah. The gray
Yeah.
furred
Just
Tabaski
metagame
that
shit
you
out of it.
remember was given the name Masky, was the name that they kept calling her, and the satyr that they were calling Echo. You do recognize these two standing out front. They aren't wearing cloaks. They are standing in the open, talking in front of the doors.
Got all they drip on.
They're wearing the wrong colors outside.
You do see they're both also dressed in like very nice leather armor. The Tabaxi does have a very nice looking shield and is wearing this very nice looking hat and seems to have a kind of like a we're gonna say it's a trilby. I want it to be a trilby. She's wearing a trilby.
Not the trilby.
The hat the satyr seems to be wearing looks to be almost the, what are they called? It's like what you'd see like the male boys in like the 20s wearing.
Or like the flat caps?
Yeah, the flat caps. He's wearing one of those. And he looks to have on his hip a rapier and what looks to be an odd-looking whip.
Man, he got a whip.
Yeah, but never mind.
Oh hell no!
And they're just talking out front as you guys are approaching. Do you wish to say anything to them as you approach? Or are you just going to walk by?
I mean, do they just like?
They're
Do
on,
they approach? Do they say anything? Do they make a notice of us, or are they just kind of?
there's a
chill?
point that they kind of glance at you and keep talking to each other. They're just standing on either side of the door. They're not. They don't seem to be doing anything else. They're just talking.
Gotcha.
And before anything, I just run in and beat the shit out of both. No, I'm just kidding. Just start randomly beating up people that were just.
He becomes an underground wrestler.
You see this guy? Fuck him. It's like, oh my god, no, you can't do that.
He's dead? No.
You can't do that. You can't do that. Batman's copyrighted.
You can't do that. Oh god, oh god, oh god.
You just hear him go, Justice!
Justice. Yeah, you just kind of approach. They're not really. They like acknowledge your existence. They don't say anything.
Well, I'll just keep walking then.
Yeah, so you walk by them. They both kind of watch you closely as you go by, but they continue their conversation. Even as you are passing, their conversation does not stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, he keeps telling you this, Evan. This is like a sign you should probably say something to them. He keeps suggesting that they're saying that they're talking about something. I'm just saying, when a path walks up to you, Evan, don't deny the path. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it just presents itself to you.
But as you...
I think you should take the road less traveled.
You know, my nuts can be presented to your mouth, but that doesn't mean anything.
Anyways.
Does that mean you're gonna take him? Asking for a friend.
I mean, I'll listen to what they're saying and just make note to like see if they're saying like anything shitty.
It seems so. Their conversation seems to have nothing to do with you. It seems to be about something that happened. It's the Echo in particular talking about something that happened to him at the Lucky Sevens like 2 nights ago, and that seems to be the conversation. It seems to be nothing of importance.
I'll just walk past.
Okay, you go in.
Vomit on them.
You push through.
Calder see me spit up acid vomit, and it was just like, interesting. That's new.
Yeah, carry on.
Carry on. I come back. I said, I melted a person. He's like, huh, that's new.
Okay. You push into what looks to be a kind of hallway on the outer edge of this dome. In here, you see there are a few like what look to be militia members that are probably standing about, kind of keeping watch, keeping guard. And as you kind of push into the doorway leading to this kind of main chamber in the center, I'll describe the scene for you real quick. In this large dome room, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are these kind of elevated platforms. Upon these platforms, there look to be 7 seats. Only 6 of them look to be filled, though, on these platforms. Think of like your stereotypical, like, the council will decide your fate type room. On these seats, I'm going to name it from the outsides. I'll name from the left side, then the right side, and then who's in the middle. On the left side of it looks to be kind of a small Owland individual, kind of female individual dressed in a very nice set of robes. Next to her, a very large Minotaur male in what looks to be military type attire. Beside him is a human man dressed in a nice suit. On the opposite side of the center, there's a high elf and a black dragonborn, both also dressed in very nice robes and suits and everything else. And then in the center, in the very center seat, sits a familiar Lupin individual.
John Cena.
You wouldn't see him.
You're right.
That's the
Damn.
7th seat. You haven't noticed him yet. No, that was the secret. No, you see a very familiar Lupin individual wearing his very nice kind of top hat in his very nice suit, sitting upon
Wait,
the center
You
seat.
said it was a female Alan?
Yeah, female Alan. It's not.
Is it?
It is not her. It's a different Alan.
Oh, listen,
Yes,
man.
yes,
Last time we
yes.
saw her, I'm pretty sure she was. Well, she was in Greyboro last time we were in Greyboro.
She was in Redford the last you guys talked to her. Or maybe it was
but
Redford.
she was in Greyboro last time we were in Greyboro.
Yes. You do see it's Darlick sitting on the center seat.
Yes.
With
Anyway.
one leg kind of balancing on top of the other, kind of sitting very casual.
Crisscross.
Not quite crisscross, like not crossing legs, but like one leg kind of balanced on the
One
other.
ankle on your knee.
Yeah.
So how I'm sitting right now.
Yes. With what looks to be in hanging from his mouth looks to be a very large looking cigar. Kind of smiling as all of you kind of walk in. He kind of sits up from his position as he says this and says, "Ah, the heroes of Almoria are here to check in on how we are doing. What do you call yourselves now? Disco Inferno, was it that I last heard? Interesting name. Almost seems to be inspired by ours."
Well, we did have a change of name, but you wouldn't obviously have known. You've been busy, I see. Nice place. I just, come to ask a few questions, see how it's been going, and just kind of settle this whole thing in my mind. Well, first things off, good job not burning it to the ground. That was the main fear after assisting you.
Well, it was only possible with all of these fine folk around me.
Of course. I will say, I enjoy what you've done, opening up all the barriers between the circles. Very nice touch. Spreading the wealth around things of the such, but all of Greyborough's trinkets and toys in his tower, kept or destroyed, may I ask?
It was a mix. There were a few items that we did distribute out, others we sent along towards the capital as a request of any gestures towards the Black Dragonborn as requested by Gazimir here.
Gazimir?
Gazimir.
Damn, bro, he's suave as hell. Hello, I'm Gazimir.
I'm Gazimir.
Gazimir has wares if you have coin.
He is dressed as a merchant. He is very merchant dressed.
Kara will say, I'm guessing to assist in the war efforts, or have you taken it so that Greyboro has no part in Almoria?
It was a mix of things. It had nothing to do with Greyboro in particular. We wanted to help in the war effort because, well, this would mean nothing if this war was lost. But we did also do it to get a bit of funding for all the things we've been doing.
If you would so enlighten me.
Well,
No.
as you've noticed, the attempt of the spreading of the wealth, the opening of the barriers, as well as being able to pay the fine folks.
Yotan just busts in, points at him. Communists!
As well as the
The only word he says, yeah.
the only thing he ever says. Says as well as the ability to, pay these fine folk that are keeping this place in check.
Well.
Oh hell no, that's man yawning.
That sounds fine to me.
He moves one chair. Oh man, I'm beat.
I'm also just tired. I guess Carter will say, well, if there's anything else you may need, let us know. You have earned part of my trust.
That's good to hear. I thought I'd get a bit more pushback.
Negative reaction?
Well, for being in this position, but the person we did pick proved to be undeserving. And someone had to step in.
Well, it's not that I doubt your political judgment. I just know of your skills, and those types of skills in politics typically are not 1-1.
You'd be surprised how well they transfer.
I see. Well, that is all I need. I will bid you a good night, and take care. We may be in town for a few more days at one of the outside ring inns. So if you ever need anything, you can just come find us near there.
Of course.
Hey, do you have a fighting ring?
We do not at the moment. Or not any that
So
we
is
know
this
of.
dome like a fighting dome, or?
Like, what's going on here?
Are you asking that second question?
No.
Okay, I wanted to make sure. He kind of just gestures to all of you, kind of almost like a farewell, and says, you enjoy your stay in this town. It was good to see all of you again.
And that's how she ends. She walks on.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I bid y'all adieu. Have fun. Don't tell me what to do. I'll pee on the floor.
And I'll just turn and start to take my leave, I guess. That's all I really wanted. Just to know that they didn't fucking raise this shit down.
Okay. So, you all make your way out.
There's
That's
no
almost-
way they're just altruistic and there's no negative to this. Like,
There's always negatives.
yeah, I'm wondering what
Well,
it is.
Truth is always stranger than fiction.
Oh my fuck.
Shut the
Thanks,
fuck up.
In the Twilight Zone.
Orion gets drunk and becomes
Like, are they
philosophical.
fucking isolating particular races and species and putting them in camps and then
Hey,
executing them
yo.
based off of their race and their
Okay,
species? Is that what's going on? Is that how they're getting such perfection by their description?
I don't think they said it was perfection.
No, they
No, we
just
don't
said
know about
they
that.
were
We
trying
don't
to
know about
rebuild
that.
the city in a
We
better
don't
way.
know about that. Yeah, exactly, and that's what the Nazis did, so they rebuilt Germany in their way.
Dude,
How the-
I can't believe this building civilization built a highway, because that's what the Nazis did.
How the
Exactly.
fuck have I had 6 conversations in 5 days that have somehow brought up the Nazis, even though they were
Because they're
not
considered
relevant?
the ultimate evil. If you really want to know why, people just use them as an easy reference for the ultimate evil.
I literally was sitting with my army unit yesterday, and one of them was telling me about his campaign and was telling me their party is literally playing as the Nazi party.
What?
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Sounds gamer as heck, dude.
Oh my god.
You would say that. Anyways, you all exit the dome. As you do, the two that were out front kind of watching you yet again, kind of both almost give you kind of a nod. Almost like a farewell nod.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
And,
alright, well, they didn't kill us, so we'll see you. Oh, my foot fell asleep.
oh no.
That's Orion that says that.
No, my foot just falls over. Ah, my
Aw,
foot.
my foot fell asleep. No, my foot actually did fall asleep though.
I feel like
I
at
hate
some
that feeling.
point Gasper's going to be carrying you at some point.
Nah, I'm fine.
You're gonna be the drunk bro, and Gasper's gonna carry you out of a bar. Anyways, where are you headed now?
Man, I could go for a drink.
Yo, so could I. This is Gasper speaking.
Well, what time even is it?
It is like sunset.
Midday.
It is like
What?
sunset by this point. You've been
It's sunset.
your
How long
little
were we in there?
your little crusade of walking around the town took multiple hours. You probably got up. You
I
probably
get that.
Yeah, you probably left the first tavern around 8 or 9. Because you did sit in there for a while, and then going from place to place took you probably like 10-ish hours. No, not that far. Not that far. Sorry, you would have gotten up earlier. You've been out for like 10-ish hours, so like it's like the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's a big city, bro. You did a lot of walking, and you were drunk off your ass.
When I walked,
You took a lot of steps today, dude. Be
Yeah,
proud.
yeah. You've
I got my steps in.
Yeah, you've lost weight. Congrats.
Yay! I mean, I vomited like 3 times.
Yeah, that was how you lost your weight, but still,
helps,
you
yeah.
also helped someone else lose weight.
A lot. My weight loss program is 100%.
It will
success rate.
melt those calories off the bone.
It'll just melt the fat off your bone.
Anyways,
Fat will just be expelled from your body.
It'll just dissolve down a sewer grate as you stand in the street.
This is awful.
yeah, this is let's alter this conversation. Yotan, you see your party come out, and they weren't in there that long. It's like a 5-minute talk, then left.
He just runs up to us like a lost child.
Great, bro. I'm gonna go try and look for the wizard if he's still in the city. Just go beat people up and interrogate them to see if he's still hiding in the city. I want to talk to him.
You're trying to find Greybarrow?
Yeah, the wizard.
You guys ran
think he's
into
in the
him.
city.
You ran
Yeah.
into him in Stone Farm, and he said he hadn't been able to go back.
I was just wondering if he was hiding amongst the people in plain sight like a wizard would.
Not this wizard.
Dirty little wizards.
So, being said.
Yeah, yeah. The maple.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna look for those. Well, I mean, it's not even here. I don't even know, honestly. Like, it's not here. The tattoos are not here, so there's very little for me to do.
Oh, I was about to say, I think that's Aurora, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Aurora. I like how he
Mhm.
slowly became British. Ever
Yoden's always been British.
Yoden's actually.
He doesn't talk because he's embarrassed by his accent. God.
Bangers and mash.
He's got like a South London accent.
yes.
Oi, bruv.
Oi,
Why
bruv.
gave me a tattoo?
You got a license for all that stabbing.
Stuff London, yeah?
Why do you think he carries a knife around?
You pissing me off, bruv. You keep talking like that.
I'm gonna cut your tongue out, mate.
I'll shag your nan.
I'll shag your nan.
You being cheeky, bruv. I'll take you to Nando's and make you number 3.
Wow, you act. Wow, that was really good because I stopped understanding you about midway through that.
There was a comedian that said like British insults when they mug you like don't make any sense.
No,
And one was like, "I'll do grunt work in your bathroom." It's like, what?
what are you saying to me?
For free? Like, yeah, shit. I forget which comedian it was.
So are you all heading to the tavern? Dice.
I mean, shit.
Drink.
Day drinking turns into night drinking.
I like that Orion has become the just like permanent drunk. He is always going to be drinking.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Orion's going to the tavern. Gasper's going to the tavern. Jabber seems to slowly follow behind them in his mopey state.
All this is a coping mechanism that's not healthy for me, and inevitably my liver is gonna. That's okay.
I'm just gonna have it fail in the middle of combat. Just like you pass the
That's
fuck
okay.
out.
That's okay. I accept my fate.
Orion's just gonna go, oh, fuck.
I'm gonna be
Just hit the
flying and just gonna be like, ugh.
Just,
My liver go ouchie.
Give you signs before that you have jaundice going on.
You see my eyes starting to yellow? It's like, oh no, that's liver failure right there.
Oh, God. What are the rest of you doing? The other two of you? No, this is a hard session to move through, but we're trying.
Shooting the shit, bro. I don't know.
Pulls out a gun and just starts firing. Just do, 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 do.
And I fired, and I missed.
Yeah, I
fired.
pull up my fucking Glock 9 and I just start unloading on an open crowd. Jesus Christ.
Alright, we're in Greyborough.
You're in Greyborough.
I just lose control of my brakes and plow into a fucking parade.
Why did I think he was gonna say like orphanage or something?
Jesus.
Write that down. Write that down.
Write that down.
You?
Bro, I don't fucking know.
Kinda want to go to Normandy.
I mean, more respect to you, but I'm not going on the beach.
I'm gonna start making up my own fucking lore.
Off for anyone else.
Yeah, you can. That's what I do.
I'm just gonna start doing my own background.
I'm actually now
Yutan
a
hears
city
whispers.
slicker cop.
Yutan hears whispers from his past, beckoning him towards Tiberia.
You just like go off.
Yeah.
I must go.
No, I
It's
just
close.
leave.
Always go to
me.
Tiberia. I'm done for that.
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay. Do we want to go?
Well, I mean, we gotta think of an in-game reason to try and do this. We can't just like. I mean, we could, but it's like
We
this
literally
idea doesn't
have
come out of
no
nowhere.
My
Yeah,
my
that's what I'm
main
saying. This
thing
idea
Alright.
doesn't come out of nowhere.
Alright.
My main goal
Alright.
is to blow
Blow
up and
up
act
and
like
act
I don't know
nobody.
nobody.
Give it
And then
5 minutes.
Bite my shark teeth.
Give it 5 minutes. Let's keep moving through this real quick. And then we'll find something, alright? So are you going to the tavern?
You're
Okay. You all go to the tavern. Orion, you immediately start drinking with Gasper. Jabbers ends up...
Bro, so I found this alleyway and there's this like rock there, and there's sticking out of the rock, but deeply embedded within it
Yeah.
is a sword. And on the sword is
You pull it out.
inscribed, I will become the king of Greyborough if I can
you pull it out and you're just like, guys, I'm the king of the.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
It sounds like something I would drunkenly do.
Yeah, you take the place of the All-Father of gods in this universe.
You become the All Father. You're able to use the Bifrost.
So, you all enter the bar, kind of going your separate ways.
Yo, Caleb, that'd be a really sick ability, by the way. Just being able to go to the Bifrost.
As you guys kind of go through the night, is there anything anyone would like to role play before the night kind of comes
Sex
to a
with men.
close?
Oh, sorry.
You said that rabidly.
We already had one character.
He asked if there's
so
anything I wanted to roleplay.
I'm gonna throw this out there. We already had one character have a one night stand with an orc, so we didn't go through detail, but we had that happen.
It was me. It was 3 muscle mommies and me, and I was just like, hey,
Actually, it was Journey from the other
He
party.
said it was an orc. They thought it was an orc, but it was just 3 muscly mommies
yeah.
making orc noises.
They were painted green.
They were
I
just
couldn't
3. They were
tell.
just 3 fat muscly bitches making pig noises.
Wow, that is That is foul.
Descriptive.
That is foul.
It's descriptive.
No, when I'm saying foul, like, that could be taken the wrong way. Anyways. Moving on.
Mans was knee deep in the pig pen.
Alright, we need to stop. I need this to stop. Anyways. Is there any role-playing we want to do that isn't sexual? Go.
This is a role playing. Do you not understand?
We are... That
What do you want me to like hold up the bar again and then nobody do anything and then I just fucking sadly go off to a room quietly? Like,
You tell me, no, I do not have role-playing, and then we move on.
I am back. I had to pick up a dead mouse.
That's cute.
no, I'm saying when I do roleplay, I can't get any fighting out of it. But when you do want me to roleplay, I still probably can't get anything out of it.
You don't have to roleplay right now.
He wants 5 big old muscle mommies.
Oh my god.
Stacked on
Just like
top of
me
each
for
other.
real.
Oh my god.
Just
What
like
am I
me for
doing?
real. I have no role playing by the way.
Okay. I'm just gonna skip.
Thank you, Rob.
Thank you, Rob, for moving the story along.
No, not even that. Just
trying.
like both of us adding nothing, and then Rob, after all that, just goes, "Yep, I have nothing to add to the
Yep.
I got nothing currently at the time.
story."
As the night goes on, you all end up
He won't give me the muscle mommies.
going your
What?
You missed a terrible conversation.
Now Evan's like, oh man, I missed
Yeah.
out. I wanted the muscle.
It's like Swiper when they fucking when they tell him to fuck off.
They use that exact language.
Yeah, swiper, fuck off.
Oh,
Fucking
man.
Laura's just sitting there.
Oh, crap.
He's actually just really sensitive, and when you tell him to fuck off, he just goes and cries.
Bro, he is. They tell him just go away, and that's all it takes.
He's
Swiper, no,
literally
swiper.
bullied. That's
Have
why
y'all
he
seen the
steals.
Berlizzi theory that Boots stole his fucking red Yeezys, his red Octobers,
Oh my god.
and that's why he keeps trying to steal from them?
He ran him for his foams.
He ran me for my foam, Spider-Man.
The Berlizzi theory is that Boots jacked Swiper's red Octobers, and that's why Swiper keeps trying to come back at him.
All right. As you all kind of go your separate ways this night, Calder, when you go into your room, you find
You
in
see
there
4 big muscle mommies.
4 big
rolling.
guys.
Yeah, roll.
Like, my eyes, supposed to be like
They all look like Ricardo. No, no, I'm just kidding. You roll initiative.
And then we
No.
Calder.
Darlick sitting there. Just roll initiative for me.
Oh fuck. No, you roll.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing. One thing I really. There's no like combinations in D&D. That's what would help martial classes if you could combo like certain moves so you can get more moves. Oh, that would be sick.
Like not multi-classing, because that's stupid. Like having multiple classes merged together.
No, I'm saying like if martial classes had like multi-attack without needing multiple attack actions, if they could roll a dice in combo with a proficiency that gets better over time.
I mean, you can if you play a certain
Like if they train
Three
boxing,
sword
they
fights
can
versus one spell that deals the same amount of dice damage.
yeah, versus one spell that instantly disintegrates full health characters. Very very cool, Kanye.
I get one of those, so.
Very cool, Kanye.
I did that earlier.
Or a
note-
spell that revives people, or a spell that creates something of over 5,000 gold in value. Very
Yeah,
cool,
that
Kanye.
has a chance of immediately killing you with no chance of coming back.
Yes.
So
Very
I
cool,
don't
Kanye.
think everyone's just casting Wish whenever they fucking need a little paycheck.
That's my point. Is there's no martial ability like that. I'm not even gonna get into this again.
Okay, let's just.
You enter your room that you had rented out, and you find upon the bed a single sheet of parchment.
Tunnel Rat is back in my zoo.
Oh, great.
Looking upon
I'll
Yeah.
pick it up and read it.
looking upon the parchment, you see a sketch of a very familiar individual. The black armor that you recognize from oh so long ago, upon a very large individual, by his side a crude sketch of a one-eyed hound. And upon the bottom of it, you see, in handwriting you've never seen before, you see the... What did I call him? I'm trying to remember what his
He's not the guy.
He's the dude.
guy. Yeah, the dude. I'm the dude.
I don't remember if it's the guy or the dude.
I'm pretty sure it's the guy, but
I know it's Elijah Wood, and I don't remember anything else about
Are you
that
talking
movie.
about? Is it the Great Lebowski you're talking about?
No.
no.
yes, it's the Great Lebowski.
Because I was gonna say it's,
Oh,
he is the dude.
Lebowski.
He is
The
the
Great
dude.
I was
Lebowski.
talking about Spy Kids.
Me
Oh.
too, but
The Great
Oh.
Lebowski.
Sorry, you were saying the
we're just gonna let
dude.
Tyler think that
You were
it's
saying the
Great
dude, and I
Lebowski.
was like, the dude, the Great Lebowski.
No, it's Spy Kids 3.
Oh, I haven't seen that in so long.
It's one of my
Island
favorite
of Lost
movies of all time.
Stories.
He does say I am the
Not
guy.
Spy
I do
Kids
remember that. He
3,
does
The
say
Great
I am the
Lebowski.
guy.
The Great
they're
Lebowski.
the same movie, you know.
Yeah, I remember in The Big Lebowski when his grandpa paralyzed down, he gets a mechanized suit and fights. Yeah, that's my favorite part.
Anyways,
Yeah, my
And then he goes
favorite part-
bowling.
My favorite part of The Big Lebowski is when he like knocks over that vampire and goes, "I am Abe Lincoln, Vampire Slayer," and then just fucking.
shut the fuck up and we continue. Okay. The note, Calder, pretty much states the Black Knight of Sarthstag is within
Whoa. Relax, dude.
you're
On
the one
stream
making
especially.
making this a bad thing.
I know. Whoa. Who said anything about the word bad? It being a bad thing.
I'm gonna kick him from the chat, I swear to fucking
Oh.
god.
Bro, we are RPing this session. We are not doing anything else.
Some sessions are
go.
like that.
You better watch out. I'll make the
It
next session
states
a shopping
the
session.
Dark Knight or the Black Knight of Sarthstag is wreaking havoc in Tiberia and needs to be stopped.
Sounds like a them problem.
And looking through the details of it, you see that it's noted that he has also caused issues within the Outlands, as well as within the meat grinder.
What would bring him to us is the question. That's what I'm gonna look. I guess I'm gonna enter the bar. I'll be with them. I would have regrouped with them, I guess, to hear this.
Oh, this is just Calder by himself right now.
Oh, I thought we were in the bar hearing this.
No,
from the...
this
oh,
is-
my
He's in his
mistake.
room.
He's in his room
yeah,
right now.
what's
My mistake. I'm sorry.
So we'd have to go all the way through the
I
Outlands,
deeply apologize.
into Tiberia, and then possibly into.
There
the
is a note about getting to the city of Moskin down in Tiberia
Okay.
by means of a possible scroll of teleportation located in the city of Sandhelm.
Oof, okay.
That is currently in the possession of a gang that is offering it as payment to kill an individual of their interest.
Wait, hold on. Where the fuck is Sandhelm?
Southwest of Greyborough.
Oh, I see it now. Okay, I was
The
looking
connection
for-
point between Almoria, Greyborough, or not Greyborough, Almoria, the Outlands, and the jungles of Tahihi, or whatever the fuck the name was.
Tahine. I love tahine.
Jungles, it's not Tahihi, it's Naranjar? Naranjar?
I don't know how to say that.
Naranha?
No,
Okay,
yeah,
so we-
Naraha. Naraha.
We travel to Sandhelm,
I
and
don't
then
know
get
why.
a teleportation spell from there to Moscow.
Where did I get Tahihi?
Okay, yeah. We could do that.
And there is a note.
I'll-
Well, I will say there is a note on there. There's a single initial that is on there, and it is the letter V.
Whoa, that's new.
Vampire.
Okay.
god, he has a vendetta.
Fuck.
Remember the 5th of November. I don't remember the rest of the rhyme.
That's really the only important part.
It was like gunpowder and treachery and shit.
Sounds like the Wild West.
Something like that. I don't know.
I don't know. It's like West. But yes, you have a letter from an individual who apparently goes by the initial V. This is the third time you've gotten a letter from someone who's stated themselves as a letter.
I know that, but all 3 times have been different now.
Yes. Makes it a mystery.
Okay.
Well, I guess we can head to Sandhelm tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll pack up and head to Sandhelm tomorrow. For the rest of the night, we'll just try and not get wasted. Oh, Ryan.
I feel like we did a
Sucks.
jump cut where we just jumped straight to you guys talking about this. There was no transition. It was just like reading the letter and just like, oh, and then it was just the next thing. So, this is what we're going to do.
Nah, Calder's basically talking to himself. Alright, yeah. I'll head back out to the bar area of the tavern. Explain to everyone that this is what's happening.
Jump cut us to in Sandhelm.
Okay. So,
And then for the rest of the night, Calder's just going to be messing and toying with the Dragon Shard Familiar to try and get more experience on it.
okay. Okay. You do... What are the rest of you doing for the rest of the night after hearing this news?
I mean, take a guess.
You were drinking, I know. I feel like
Shot in the dark, brother.
I feel like you clapped and then shot me with finger guns.
No, I just clapped.
Oh, okay.
But if it makes you feel any better, then yes, I did.
Yes, I did. That's exactly what I did.
Okay. You caught me.
You got me.
Ready.
Okay. Jabbers seems to, after hearing this, kind of wandering off to bed. Not long after this conversation. Gasper, drinking with O'Brien. Party!
Rock is in the hot.
That was not the plan, but that's what's happened.
Oh no, we started a flash mob.
Oh, fuck. Whole city burns to the ground. Fuck.
Tyler, if you want to write this down as a future thing we people can do in a different campaign, we get to a town and everybody can't stop dancing. It is up to us to figure out why they can't stop dancing.
Write that down, write that down.
Idiot dance moves.
It's like the dancing plague from France.
Isn't that like a whole mental thing too? Like it wasn't actually like,
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't even a disease. It was just like people.
But you could totally be like, oh no, there's a dancing demon, and we have to fight a dancing demon. It's just a lot of like wisdom saves.
It's the one woman from the one video of I'm.
Oh, I have a cool idea.
No, it's just
Okay.
Parappa the Rapper.
No,
No,
I have a cool idea for this game that I can do while we're in town to make some money.
You're gonna be a human bulldozer.
Kind of, actually.
That was a shot in the dark.
You know the video of
In
the
a
woman
way.
that just like, and I'm your improvised dance teacher, and she's like dancing around or whatever.
Yes,
That's
yeah.
what I'm thinking of. That's the demon. It's,
Begone, you harlot! Smite!
if I had my soundboard, I could play the
Here,
Crap
choose a
Guys to
different
D&D
one
Smite.
because I don't have access. For some reason, I have random access to them. By the way, Rob. So some of them I don't just don't currently have access to. So yeah, that's a good one.
What the fuck? What is happening between you two? What is going on?
Don't worry about it.
I'm just
Don't
having
worry about
sex.
It's a lawn ornament. It's not even real. Caleb gets it.
Nah.
Okay. You guys rest for the night.
Oh yeah, I get to heal.
Coming the next morning, you gather your things.
Yippee. I have a quick question.
Yes.
Did we get a level?
No.
Oh man, I feel like I did a lot.
Of drinking. You did a lot of drinking. There's no level.
I killed someone.
You killed a commoner.
Did I?
And?
The guy had 6 health.
And? I did 3 times that.
No.
Damn.
You guys have literally killed bosses with 200 health, and I gave you a level. I'm not giving you one for level 1 commoner.
Did I make?
Yeah,
any,
I've been slaughtering people in the streets. Why do I not have one yet?
That's a good point.
did
He's
I
like a
make any
level
progress,
100
by the
Pokemon.
way?
Send round
Huh?
2.
Did I make any progress on my dragon shard?
You're currently trying to do the summon lesser dragon spell. Is that the one you're learning? That's the one that.
Piper.
That's the one that what's his name showed you.
You don't even know his name.
I have 100 NPCs.
No, it's
Zeldrif?
Divian.
Divian, that was the one. It's like it starts with a D, but I have like 8 different characters that have D at the beginning of their name.
I mean,
Yes.
Yeah, mine starts with a D.
Roll 2. I'd say 2 Arcana checks. Why did I get like a tiny German boy vibe off of you saying
18
yippee?
and 15.
Yippee!
I forget what he says. He's like,
I drink
something with
Coca-Cola and play Fortnite. Yippee! It's a very wholesome video. Anyways,
I hope he
okay.
He
lost.
knows it by heart.
I hope he lost.
I hope someone cranked the 360 on him, just like off the tilted towers.
You.
He got 90s cranked all over him.
I hope he dropped his Coke on the floor and it stains his carpet.
Oh my god.
His mom comes home and is just like, "What the fuck, Billy?"
What the fuck, Richard?
Billy is not a German name, but I'll go with it.
Billy?
Billy?
Wilhelm?
Billy?
Okay, so what I'm gonna do while they're all doing that is I'm gonna go buy a bull.
I need to
What's his
specify.
name?
Like
Are you
a
gonna wrestle a
bull, like
bull?
Yeah, in the streets
You said a
For money.
bull.
Oh my God,
I
he's
heard
a
a
bullfighter.
bull.
for entertainment.
I literally
No,
heard a bull.
yeah, but I'm an actual bullfighter.
I heard you say.
this one right here, he's bred
Oh
for
my
battle. That's why
God.
he's got 7 horns.
What would be like impressive to people of this world? It wouldn't be a bull necessarily. I mean, I guess that would be still. Like if we saw
dragon.
any human size thing fighting a bull. I think
Probably a
it'd be impressive.
drake would be impressive.
Would it be impressive for a Goliath to fight a bull or no? Probably not.
I feel like that's something that's been seen before.
Okay, so what would take it up a notch? That would be affordable as well, like something I could make returns on.
A goldfish. Are you trying to become like a folk hero? You're like, yes.
Get your ass kicked by a goldfish. That'd be pretty funny.
How about a bear?
You could pull a Gilderoy Lockhart and just
Could I
write
honestly
books
like
and lie
adopt a
about.
bear and
You would
adopt
have to
a tame
you would,
bear
You would
and
have
then
to
just
find
wrestle it?
one.
Are you telling me Greybro does not have a supply of trained bears ready to go?
Surprisingly,
Wake up and
no.
the circus is in
Yeah,
town.
surprisingly, Great Bro does not have that many animals.
What city would actually?
You would have
Anyone
to.
that's like rural.
Well, a mountainous one probably.
Places that
Like-
probably have a higher druidic
Red Hill probably does.
population would probably be a
Higher
good
what?
start. A higher druidic population, or you'd probably find
Or
places.
literally in fucking Tiberia where there's 3 werebear races essentially. So I'm not even werebear. They're literally like
They're
bear
just
people.
they're just bears that are smart. They're smart bears.
So yeah, let's just cut the shit and go straight to them. Well, no, and that would just defeat the whole purpose. I don't know. What could I get? I'm trying to think of something I could make some gold off of so I can get these tattoos going.
Literally have a man who can turn himself into a bear.
Yeah, that's true. We could fight. You wanna do
Don't
that?
be holding me.
No, you get really drunk and then you turn into a bear. That sounds fun as fuck, actually.
I will just die.
Why don't you just
No,
have
we
him?
don't fight
Why
to the
don't?
death. We just like wrestle. It's just wrestling. It's like grappling. It's not like.
Why don't you
We're
just
play
have him?
fighting.
Why don't you have him drink and just ride a unicycle? I don't know.
I did that in a different campaign, didn't I? Yeah, it was Rat Dog. That's what it was.
You didn't do a unicycle, but you did something else that
No, I
you were on a
pretended to
barrel.
be a hurt dog.
That's what it was. Yes.
No,
And
I
they were
pretended
just-
to be a hurt
they
dog.
were just
on
like
the street,
that,
and I
that's
made,
a
like,
weird
money from
yeah,
it.
that's a weird dog.
Like, oh, he has mange.
Yeah. Oh my god! You did that in Stone Farm. No, you didn't. It wasn't Stone Farm. It was Marion Bay.
How about a
know where it
Goliath
was.
fighting a bear? That's probably been done too, honestly.
A human fighting a bear has probably been done.
Well, I don't know. An adult bear that's not trained, I don't think that's ever realistically ended well for any human.
I don't think it's ended well for most people.
Other than maybe the guy that built that bear armor, but he died before he ever got to use it, so.
By a bear, probably.
No, he got into a car accident, ironically enough.
This is not the way I first saw him going, but alright.
Yeah,
Anyways.
exactly. Pretty tragic. So much potential lost to time.
Bear armor.
You should look it up. It's fucking amazing.
I'll look it up after the session. So you all are heading to
Our house in the middle of our street.
that's a
That's
terrible place to build a house. The Sandhelm. You guys are heading to Sandhelm?
Yes, sure.
Alright.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Alright. You begin your trek utilizing Doug and your cart. Heading out towards Sandhelm. Surprisingly, Jabbers is actually the one who seemed to have, before most of you had gotten up, he had actually already gone out and gotten Doug and the cart. And seems
Oh.
to be driving
Hello?
it. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello,
Sorry,
Brother
my phone
Evan.
just went out.
You have missed it. We are now in Russia.
Comrade,
Hello.
pass me the vodka.
Jabbers has gotten the horse.
In
carriage.
the cart.
We are now on our way to Stone Sandhelm.
Sandhelm.
Bro, have you
yes.
guys ever seen a deer jump 11 feet?
Yes.
I think they only have 4.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, that's
You got it.
so
You
good.
got it.
That or they're called hooves.
They're called hooves, dumbass.
So my internet is out, basically.
My
Well,
oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah,
Your mom
I'm on my phone.
your mom
my
unplugged the
page is
router.
still loaded.
Yeah, your
so-
mom unplugged the router and she's done with you playing D&D.
she said, "Ugh,
Feels
he's
like-
not moving this chair again."
Why is the chair in the
Yeah,
same spot?
Moving the chair, yeah.
Why has this chair not been moved again?
Oh man, I guess Evan missed my elite level joke.
It
You're
was,
right, I did.
it's pretty
Yeah,
good.
you gotta watch the VOD for that one.
2 hours and 9 minutes in, by the way.
Timestamp. There you go.
Thank you, Tyler.
You all begin your
Okay.
trek. Jabber's actually driving the cart out of Craigbarrow
Where'd he get his license?
from Kellic.
Oh,
Is he old enough
you had to go make
drive?
it sad. I see.
Yes. If you haven't noticed, I brought his name up as many times as possible in the last month.
Yes, I've realized.
Trying to guilt trip Calder into something.
Into killing himself. I'll just
Mhm.
use disintegration on himself.
Hey, Calder, you remember when you killed Kelly? I do.
Calder dies of
I remember it
psychic
both
damage.
times.
I remember it both
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
I remember when he hit him with the left, and I remember when he came back and hit him with the right. God damn.
Jesus Christ.
I remember when you spit on his grave.
Oh, shit.
It's kind of hot.
If you said that out loud, Jabbers,
I mean,
would just be like, Why did I picture that little spew of you doing that, and then all of a sudden you just start like throwing it back? That's all I could picture. It was like him stuttering. I've seen a video like this. I've seen a video like this where the guy stutters. The guy stutters a bunch, and then he just all of it like as he goes, and he just starts throwing it back out of nowhere. It's just like, what the fuck is going on?
I think we have very different For You pages.
I seem to get the weird shit.
I mean, I heard those. I heard that. I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him with it. I heard those ads were targeted, buddy. You know, fucking.
No, my YouTube algorithm's broken. I
when
get stuff
someone
I've
says
never
that
looked
shit.
up before.
Oh
so.
my god.
Anyways,
That's why I keep getting femboys on my TikTok. I mean,
they know something you don't, Evan. Clearly.
apparently. Computer science major alert.
Anyways, you begin your trek to Sandhelm.
Major bag alert.
Is there anything you all would like to do
That's a
during this
major
trip?
bag alert.
I'm gonna keep practicing with the Dragon Charge Familiar every time that I get like a chance to.
Well, you aren't driving the cart, so you know.
Can
Wait,
you
he's
roll a
driving?
d20 plus 9 for me?
Plus 9? Is that what you
Plus
said?
9.
I got a
Yeah.
dirty 20.
With that 9?
I'll take whoever gets
Yeah, yeah.
there.
Okay.
Evan's like, damn, can you roll for me from now on?
Damn, you're pretty damn good.
So do we have any way of like getting to the different regions faster, or no?
No.
We have
Yeah,
to-
there's a train. We just didn't take it.
It's a ghost train. You have to be dead to use it, though.
There's teleportation, but I don't know the circles.
You couldn't
I
risk
don't
it.
know
Blake.
the area.
You...
Yeah, we definitely have magic users that can I think, are very capable of learning teleport.
You have to like
I
teleport works like differently though. You can't just like teleport wherever. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, is it not like RuneScape where you just fucking?
and teleportation circles.
Uh-huh.
You have to.
Okay, anyway.
Did he beep boop pop boop? Did he beep boop?
Wait, guys, I can
I got
speak
you.
his
I
language.
got you.
Evan, what are you trying to say? 001001110.
Is my connection bad? What is going on?
Yeah,
Evan, you said teleport worked. Beep beep boop pop boop beep boop pop boop beep boop boop. You legitimately started beeping and popping.
Wait, is this better? Hold on.
Yeah, we can hear you now. It's just like for a solid minute and a half. It was just.
I'm so confused because I can hear y'all fine.
Wait, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you both. What is going on?
Oh my god.
Holy shit! We broke Tyler.
I'm fucking crying. Oh god.
Broke Tyler. Holy shit!
Okay.
Here, hold on.
I've never seen that man lose his composure like that.
You've never watched my streams, then? Hello.
Can you guys hear me better now?
Yes.
Yes.
What the fuck? I was like trying to dispute what Caleb was trying to say. Like, I need to know the circle first. I can't just be like, yes, I'm picturing a place in fucking Siberia. Snap of my fingers and a click of my heels will bust and fuck all the way over here in like nanoseconds.
Teleport works like beep boop bop boop beep boop boop bop.
All I
Okay.
heard was like, isn't it like RuneScape? Don't you just draw a circle on the
No,
ground?
I'm saying
No.
that's not what I was saying.
Oh.
I said, why not just RuneScape it?
Honestly, I wish I could just RuneScape and just be like, yes, Lumbridge, wall.
It's hard to breathe. It's hard to breathe.
Is there no reliable way to teleport like that though? Like,
There is Teleportation circle. You just have to know the circles.
If you use teleport, it's finicky. You have the chance of miscalculating and landing somewhere else.
Plus, I have to use it.
How
at,
do
like,
you?
the
But I'm
8th
pretty
level.
sure, like, how does an
Grab
experienced
everyone.
person not like reliably teleport? Is what I'm
Okay,
saying. You know what I
here's
mean?
the thing. Here's
It's
the
like it's like in
full
Star Wars where they're like, oh, we could get like one slight second off or like 1 meter off, and then we'll be in the middle of the fucking sun. But they never
Yeah.
do because they're professionals and they just get their job done.
Well, so if
Well,
you've
they
never,
calculate
if
it.
you've
Here's
never,
how-
That's
if
what I'm
you've never
saying.
been
Is
to
there
the
no way to
place,
calculate it beforehand reliably?
if you've never been to the place, it's risky. If you've been there once, it's not as risky. More than once, it's generally fine. And if you have an item from that place or a circle that you can go to, it is safe.
Oh, that's cool.
So
An
if
item
I
from that
just
place.
have the description of it, here's the rolls. From 1 to 43 is a mishap. 44 to 53 is similar area.
What do you mean? What
54
do
to
you? What are these descriptions?
Mishap means you teleport in a wall.
No, what are these numbers?
It's
Yeah.
you roll D100.
These are my rolls. Like, if I wanted to just... Alright, I don't know this area. I know a brief descriptor of where we're going. Let's try teleporting. I roll a D100, and this is what happens. A mishap means anything.
You
I
tele-
take
you generally
3d10
teleport
force
inside of like a
damage.
wall or a mountain or something.
Yeah. I roll 3d10 force damage, and then he figures out where we end up, which could mean another mishap could happen.
Yeah, I pretty
Similar
much would make him
area.
roll another D100 and see what happens.
Yeah.
You can die doing a teleport.
Yeah, but what if we played like the baby while we were doing it? Then would it be like a different story?
Well,
Or,
if
like,
you look at the chart, the more you fuck around, the more you find out.
Like, the only good thing...
Thanks,
That's
Grandpa.
what Caleb's thinking right now.
Thanks, Grandpa.
He was like, back in my day,
Granddad.
we just fucked around, and that's how we learned shit. That's how I know ammonia and bleach don't go together.
Hello?
Hello.
Man, you don't know
Hi.
shit,
Okay, I
Granddad.
thought that was my internet again. The only thing is that Sandhelm is close enough to the coast that we could just spawn in the coast if I teleported off
In the
target.
middle of the ocean.
Literally, that is how it works.
I mean, I can't drown, so.
That's great for you.
Congrats.
I will be like those old timey those old timey divers that just have a fucking just walking on the bottom of a dark, like completely dark ocean. Just Jesus Christ.
With just a bowl,
Bro, that would be
bowl in your
that
head.
is oh my god. Oh. Avatar
He's
fucked
nutting.
me up a little bit. I'm just terrified of the open water. Fucking
fine.
freaks me out.
That was me every time me and Evan played Sea of Thieves, and I jumped in the water. I was like, I don't like this. I don't
Yeah,
like this.
bro, it's just
Especially when a kraken fucking spawns and everything goes black. You're like, no, I've seen so many videos.
So you guys travel for about 4-ish days,
Have I made any
or
progress?
3-ish days. I would say by the end of those days, you know the spell Summon Lesser Dragon.
But wait, you never answered my question. What is like a way I could make money out in the streets, like wrestling something? I know it was him, but like what animal could
It's
I
a
be?
it's
if
a
it
matter
was
of
an
you
animal?
figuring that out and the streets responding.
And the streets respond.
Street, baby.
The streets gotta respond. You gotta command the streets.
Okay,
You gotta figure
so
out and then command the streets.
So and
for
about
Summon Lester...
Hmm?
Sorry, for Summon Lester Dragon...
no yawning. Stop that. Fuck you.
Is it at will, or do I have to prepare it?
It has to be prepared.
That sucks.
You think it's at will? Come on.
It's a fucking magical item. Of course it would be.
No, it would. I would have put charges on it if that was the case, and I just made it you just have an additional spell you can learn automatically.
Bruh.
Bleh.
Run.
Bleh. Baka. Baka. Okay, we've turned it into Dog of Wisdom or whatever.
Alright. Well,
Anyways, you after about 3 days of travel, if there was no RP going on during that time, and me losing my shit a few minutes ago, you make it.
We cut to Jotun and Shark Tank.
Like 30 years later, him just trying to sell a product.
He's finally able. He went to speech therapy lessons and he like got his shit sorted.
You arrive to Sandhelm, and I will give you the description. Coming to the outskirts of this city, it's a very large, what looks to be trade city, just like various sized buildings, very wide space that it seems to be taking up. You notice a lot of the streets seem to be very busy. A lot of individuals within it look to be travelers, either by having various carts, wagons, some having carriages that they're riding within. Some have convoys that they're moving along within these streets, everything else. And you do see a lot of like people with their own stands trying to sell things to these people passing by. There's some that have their own shops. Like, this is a very busy city, a very alive city. And you see races from just all sorts of life. There seems to be people from all over here.
Hey, why'd you say that like that?
What do you mean?
A very alive city?
Yes.
They're all dead. They're all undead. We know.
When I'm saying a very alive city, like, you know, there's
no,
like
I know.
yeah. Okay. I was gonna say it's very similar to if you've seen
It's
like
a bustling metropolitan area.
Busting? Is it
Bussin'.
I would say it'd be like the kind of busy of like you've seen like the cities in like India where there's just like thousands of people in the streets.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. It's not quite that number, but it's like a lot of people just everywhere.
Yeah, not to brag, but like I'm from the pretty big city, so yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
That
Anyways,
was me all freshman year of college because everyone's like, "I'm from bumfuck nowhere," and I'm like, "I'm from a city. You might have heard it, Charlotte."
God, you're the worst person ever.
Oh my fucking
I did it as a
God.
joke, and it was funny every single time.
Yeah, I know. Anyways,
You might have heard of it. Charlotte.
A little place, little place out west.
you just sound like your sexuality is ambiguous.
It is.
I'm ambiguous.
Kill myself.
Anyways, you arrive at the city though. You weren't given any hints on where this market or where this gang might be.
Check the market.
Check the market.
He slipped up. We got him, boys.
As you do arrive, though, Jabbers does say he'll find a place for the cart and Doug, and does seem to go on his way as you are kind of dropped off in the middle of the city, all of you and Gasper. In the center.
Anybody else notice? Anyone else notice Jabber's a little off lately? I think Kellick's death kind of affected him pretty heavily. I'm gonna go check on him. I'm gonna go talk to Jabbers and see if he's okay.
You're gonna follow the cart.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing during this time? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. We're standing T-posing in the center of the street. Got it.
Aw.
I said, what are you doing? Ryan is going to go check on Jabbers. What are the rest of you doing?
Yoden just sidesteps his way behind the stall, and he just stands next to the person running the stall, waiting for money. He read Business 101.
I'm just gonna stand outside a club and pretend there's a
The
cover.
bouncer.
Yeah.
That's actually so funny.
Oh my god. Alright, Calder.
You just like point to their like gold
I
watch,
guess
and you're
I'm gonna
like,
be going around and
Yeah, just like brush it over.
"Gimme." You pick them up by their ankles, you just shake them.
I'm gonna just be wandering around trying to look for any signs of the V person, because they obviously know of me, so they might have seen images. So wander around Market Square, go to some of the shops and be like, "Hey, I'm looking for someone who wrote me a letter with just the initials V." See if their response is good or bad.
Say it's a love letter.
As you kind of ask around like this, most people don't know who you're talking about. Seem to kind of shake their heads.
I'm walking here.
And as you kind of like move about between different people.
Oh, is there like a circus or something in town?
No, there's just a lot of people.
God damn it, dude. You are fucking me right now. Like, give me a goddamn break.
Oh my god.
I'm getting railed from Eddie. Are you hearing this, Rob? Are you hearing this shit?
I love the. Is there a circus in town? Oh, can I roll for survival to track a bear? In the middle of this
I'm
metropolitan
trying, man.
city? Yeah, is there a zoo?
I'm trying.
If you want to look around for animals, I'll let you roll a
Hey, shut up in here. Shut up.
investigation.
Hey, shut up. Damn, bro. You really living like this?
Please go around being like you're a bear exterminator looking for business. Hey, do you guys have a bear problem? No.
Hey,
You're
y'all seen
welcome.
that motherfucking Yogi walking around? I know.
If I catch his bitch ass outside, it's over for. I'm gonna
Is-
pack him
is-
inside my
is
picnic
that the, is, that,
basket.
is that the slang name for Yogi Bear? Yogi?
Get that bitch Yogi. What's the other bear's name? Boo Boo?
Boo boo,
Yeah,
yeah.
Boo Boo. Hey, Boo
Hey,
Boo.
Boo Boo.
Want to go find the picnic basket?
Yogi.
Yeah.
Yeah? Is that what Lois Griffin says to Yogi the
Peter.
Bear? Yeah.
Peter, the horse is back.
Peter. The
Bro,
horse
that
is
was
here.
such a good episode. Did you guys actually see it? It was so fucking funny.
No, but I've seen TikTok clips.
Bro, that episode is actually like so fucking funny. 'Cause at the end,
all of my Family Guy
she's like,
knowledge
"What did
comes
you-"
from TikTok clips.
she's like, "I'm assuming you got rid of the horse," and then he's like, "Yeah, I disposed of it," and he just like has it on top of his car and he drives it into Mort's pharmacy. Like he drives like 90 miles an hour, hits the brakes, the carcass just flies through the front of the store.
Oh my god. Alright.
So fucking funny.
There
Oh
is
wait,
a,
it's
there is a point, Calder, when you're looking around. Your eye catches someone in like a black cloak who seems to they seem to be messing with something near a wall before kind of glancing back to you and then darting off. And as you kind of notice, you see they kind of leave behind what looks to be a piece of parchment with a dagger stuck through it. A very small dagger at that, but it's more of a dart. Let's say that. It's a dart.
more of like a dirk, but it's not that small. It's like adequate size.
It's
I
actually
would
more like
say.
one of those little things you put in sandwiches.
I would say it's more adequately sized, honestly, not
Just
like
through
small.
stone wall.
Cause like what's small really?
Yeah,
Okay.
what's
Yeah,
small?
we get it. It's okay.
I just thought it was big. It was just cold outside.
We're falling apart.
I'll go over to the note and pick it up.
I thought that was. I thought Jotun said that.
On the piece of paper, you see what looks to be some sort of symbol. Kind of the description
It's
of
just
the...
a winky face emoji.
It's just a winky face.
It's something. Let me use my lore spell.
Eggplant.
You know it's something called a semicolon.
It's a
Whoa.
It's an emoticon.
Yeah, like semicolon in parentheses.
What languages do you speak, Elder?
That's great. What?
What languages do you speak?
I speak Abyssal, Celestial, Common, Deep Speech, Draconic, Infernal, and Primordial.
You don't
Damn,
recognize
Rosetta
the
Stone
symbol.
over here.
Augers.
You don't recognize the symbol.
Wait, I do or don't?
You do not.
Oh, what the fuck?
And you
Alright,
just
bring it
see
here.
you just see a note underneath it written in common that says, "Look for the mark."
Good luck, chuckle fuck.
Good luck, chuckle
Fucking
fuck.
that just cut off as soon as you said that. Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Bonjour. Bonsoir.
Hello?
Hello.
Literally, as soon as you said, and you see there's a note underneath that says silence. My
Damn.
internet cut out.
Is it
So
back?
I apologize, but you'll
Is
have
it back?
You'll
It said good luck, chuckle fuck.
No, it did not. It said
No,
look
that's
for
what
the.
he said.
It said look
That's
for
That's
the
what
mark.
he said. Check
Okay.
the VOD.
This number if you want to have a good time, semicolon in parentheses.
Wait, what was the number that James kept on saying?
I don't even remember.
Fuck, it was like 666. I like men or some shit.
Anyways, it says look for the mark. That was the note that was underneath the
Before
symbol.
mark. Okay, well, I guess I'll just pocket the mark,
Okay.
the note, and all the stuff, and then just keep an eye out for it while I wander around the town.
Okay. We're gonna run to Ryan. Fuck, I said stroke.
Wow. You got the two bird people fucking mixed up. Wow. Okay. I'm done.
I'm done, dude. It's over.
Wait, Lauren is.
You said Aurora and Orion.
No, I said Aloran first, which is a Warforge for another campaign, and then I just went and then I said Orion.
That's how I say my name now.
It's when you're drunk. We're gonna jump to you.
I'm just gonna approach Jabbers.
So you catch up
Like,
to him after he finally gets the cart like put away and situated, giving the man a couple gold pieces. And
Hey, Jabbers, I just wanted to catch up with you real fast. It seems like you've been having a little bit of a hard time lately. Kind of withdrawn to yourself. I just wanted to check in with you, make sure you're all good. I know Kellick's death was pretty difficult for all of us and very unexpected. But I just want you to know that you're not alone.
I know Calder's betrayal of the group when he was brutally murdered.
God, shut up.
I know everyone has different ways of processing grief. As you can tell, I'm also not dealing with it great, but we can lean on each other, just a little bit.
he gives you a nod, kind of is like staring at the ground for a moment.
I'm just gonna hug him. He's like, there. Pat him on the back.
Do you feel him almost stiffen up, like he's not prepared for this? And after about a second or two, he kind of returns the favor. You almost get a sensation of like he's definitely fighting back any emotion at the moment. He's trying not to blow up at the moment, if that makes sense. And you hear him kind of, as he kind of breaks away, he just kind of says, this isn't the first time this has happened to me.
I mean, yeah, Kellick did die before.
I don't mean with Kellick.
Oh. I wish I could say I went through that too, but I have no idea. I still don't know completely about my past. I know bits and pieces. I haven't shared with anyone, but I think I might have been married with a child. So that guilt's been eating me alive lately.
He almost looks at you in a mix of curiosity and empathy. Did you say this? And he just says, did you have a chance to learn this?
I believe I did. But at the time when I had the chance to learn, I decided that ignorance was bliss. But I recently used my mirror on myself to see if I could scrape the crevices of my mind for anything else, and that's what I was shown. And I regret doing that, because now I cannot stop seeing their faces, wondering who I was to them, who they were to me, what my life was like before everything went away. I just remember getting to Granhelm, my druidic group wishing me off, and then I can't remember any of their names except for Bacchus, who I've met before.
It was Baco. It was Baco.
Or Baco.
But,
Yeah, that's right.
Baco and not Bacchus.
Bacchus is the Roman god.
Yes. The drunkard.
Well,
I'm Greek.
I'm Greek. Rips off Pitt's wings.
He He kind of gives a nod, and you see him kind of finicking with something on one of his fingers. And he just says, I understand that feeling a little bit. I still hear my mentor sometimes. I just wish the same would be with Kellic.
Yeah. Sometimes the silence is worse.
It
gonna
starts,
pat him on the
it starts
arm.
lightly snowing outside, and it gets romantic.
We make out. Beak to beak.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh
This is not what I wanted for my character. Oh god.
I know. We're gonna head back to the or I'm gonna head back
Problem with that?
He comes with you. Kind of staying relatively close to you only to not get lost in the crowd. And at some point he does actually kind of like grab onto your arm in order to like keep from being almost like swept away a few times as the crowd kind of builds up as you're trying to get back.
I like to think as we go through this city, we're also just like passing by a Hallmark movie that's unfolding.
There's some really bad voice lining happening.
She was a big business woman, and he was a small-time hunk. She didn't know the meaning of Christmas until he showed her. Yeah, my Pineco candles business is doing pretty good, but my grandma's dying. Oh no, your
Yeah,
grandma's
and all I
dying.
can do is care for her.
And all I
That's why
can
my
do is
business
have
is going
sex with
under.
hot women.
It's like
What
all
the
I
fuck
can do
is
is have
going
sex
on?
with
My internet
middle-aged
came
hot
back,
women.
and I just heard, "I'm gonna have sex with hot women." Like
Talking
it's
about
just
Hallmark.
like,
We're talking about Hallmark movies.
You should come to my business sometime.
is
But I
this
have a
session
husband.
over yet? Like, oh my fucking
have a
god!
Okay,
It's
real quick.
like-
Okay.
Oh, you have a husband? It's okay. He's like fine. He doesn't
Rob,
do me anything wrong.
You
But
need to do YouTube shorts of just Hallmark movies. I think you would get
Oh my
famous
god.
so quickly.
I was watching one earlier with my mom. Is this the plot of the movie? And I explained the plot, and we were watching it, and I was like, yeah, I'm just right. It's the dumbest plot I've ever seen. It was about an optometrist who's really hot, and then this guy who's colorblind who like hates Christmas because he can't see the colors. And she's like, "I'm gonna give you the glasses. I'll let you see color." And he's like, "Oh, I
my
love
God,
Christmas
they Logan
now."
Paul'd this shit.
Oh my god, it was so funny.
Anyways, you all do end up meeting back up together at some point. All kind of reconvening. Gasper, who kind of wandered off on his own, you do see it when he kind of comes back. He's holding like a pouch in one hand, and in the other he's kind of like sucking the this kind of thick, almost aloe vera type liquid from these leaves that he has in one hand. And as he kind of comes over, he just says, "What's going on?" That's all I got.
Wait, Calder, you have a note, right?
Mhm.
Can I see him holding the note? Like, it's just out and open.
Are you holding it in your hand, or did you put it in your pocket? Calder?
Huh? What? Sorry.
Are you holding your
felt
note?
weird.
Are you holding your note?
It's in my pouch. It's in my bags. It's in my pockets.
Do you have anything to share with the group?
I'm just looking for the guy. I'm looking for the.
You went off on your own? Like, you're not even gonna come talk to us?
You all ended up
I've been
regrouping.
looking for the thing. I didn't know that we had a tavern. No one told us.
You're not in a tavern. You just kind of ran into each other on the street again.
Oh.
It's one of those coincidence moments of where the party just kind of reconvenes for some reason.
Like Hallmark movies.
Fuck off.
My pine coke candle is.
Fuck off, Karen.
Okay. Yeah, I'll show them the mark and be like, just keep your eyes peeled for this. This is what the guy is.
All
Like,
right. Can I
trying
read
to
the mark?
justify.
I know the most useless languages, so
What is languages you know?
Aarakocran, Orin, Druidic, and Sylvan.
The symbol seems familiar, but you can't read it.
I know some of these words.
All right. Well, can I make a investigation or perception?
Uh-huh. Sure.
Investigation or perception to look for the symbol.
Sure, yeah. You guys can do it together if you want.
I'll do investigation. I got a +5.
I'll do an investigation as well. I have a really high investigation.
Oh, yeah.
Can I just
investigation
use
with
my
advantage.
passive investigation?
Sure.
It's 19.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Yeah, I hate rolling.
You
for that
fail.
shit.
I rolled a 25 in investigation and found your passive investigation. Congrats. Anyway. Looking around town, it takes you a bit. It takes a few hours of kind of going about. You do find what looks to be an older building that doesn't seem to be active. There's not really that many people around it. This symbol is marked on the door frame, or like on the door itself. Kind of right below kind of this what looked to once have been a window that has now been boarded over. And there does look to be a slot in the door that can be shifted.
Well, I mean, shit. That's an open door right there.
I will say a note too, when you reconvened with Gasper, and I wouldn't think you'd notice this at first, but as you guys kind of started walking along, you do recognize one of the like you recognize the scent of whatever he seems to be kind of like sucking on, the leaf that he is like sucking the
Hey
oil
yo! No.
Hey guys, my name's Leaf.
from. My name's oh fuck.
You guys could see it, but I did the DreamWorks face.
Of course you did.
You're just gonna have to trust me. You just have to trust me.
I'm not turning my face cam on for this.
he,
I'm in the most awkward position right now.
He's going pure goblin mode.
My grippers are out right
You
now.
recognize the leaf though that he is like slowly draining as a Stilmo leaf,
Oh hell!
a drug that Kellic used to take.
Bro, why is everything goddamn Kellic related now? This
Everywhere I
motherfucker
go,
dies
it reminds me of
life
him.
to take for
I see him everywhere I go now.
Sees a giant monument with 2 bushes in front of it.
Okay. Anyways.
I'll just let y'all visualize. it.
Yeah. Anyways, you do recognize the Stilmo, but you do find this building with the door.
I'm gonna head in.
The door's locked.
I thought you said we could push it open.
No, it has a slot on it that can be slid open.
Well, shit.
I'm gonna fucking try to open this shit. I'm gonna try to unlock this shit.
You gonna try and unlock the door?
Yeah, just tell me what I gotta roll.
Do you have thieves' tools?
No.
I don't think I will.
But I do have burning hands.
I do have fireball.
I do have a C4.
I have a
There's
breach.
a bomb strapped to my no.
Open the fucking door! I'm gonna blow this place up. Oh god! Literally took a.
I have
turn
an
for the
RCX.
worst.
Do you? Does that work?
No.
Damn it.
Little RC card.
You're gonna try to burn the door?
No, I'm just gonna be like, does anybody have like a fucking lockpick? Jabbers, you got a lockpick?
He shakes his head.
We're almost done, hopefully.
We're almost done.
Listen, I will blow this door down. Just like give me the word. I'll do it.
And Casper kind of speaks up and just says, "We could try, I don't know, knocking."
I like the way this man thinks. I'm a knock.
This guy's probably revolutionary.
That's every single door puzzle we've had. I'm like, I'm gonna knock, and it's worked like 3 times.
It's worked so many times with you guys. It's the
Bro,
funniest.
he has. I just realized that during the lich thing, he fucking knocked on the door too.
He did open, yeah.
What's
Yeah,
really
he just immediately open.
Yeah, what's really funny to me is some of them weren't even puzzles. It was just a door. It was just a
Yeah,
door.
they weren't even like locked or anything. It's like you see a door, and it's just like,
I'm gonna knock. The door opens.
knock.
Oh. You knock on the door. There's a pause, and then the slit goes across. You see a pair of eyes looking at you. Kind of looks over each of you and just says, "What do you want?"
I'm gonna start speaking in tongues. What languages does this man know?
The man in front of you? You don't know.
Yeah.
Do I know the
Yeah,
language
he
that he
doesn't
said?
know, but I'm gonna speak in languages. I don't know if he understands.
So you just start going through all the languages you know?
No, I'm just gonna speak in Eric Cochran.
He just kind of stares at you, just unamused.
That's fine. I can just wild shape and crawl through the fucking door slide.
Through the slit.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. I'll do that. I'll just turn fly.
You see him just vanish into a small insect. The guy kind of looks confused. You do get through the slot.
No, I would step off to the side.
Oh.
Where, like he's like I'm like out of his view, and then turn, kind of fly through.
I'll be holding his attention, and I'll even stick my my hand in the slit and be like,
His penis and his.
"Hey," just start talking in common. Be like, "Hey, we're looking for a guy that's V, I guess is what I'd call him. I don't know. He wrote us a letter. If you just give me a sec, my buddy can pull up the letter, and I'll like point to Jotun to try and like get his attention to Jotun so that he can fly through."
Okay, he's able to fly through. It's not that hard. He is a fly.
Okay.
The guy says,
What do I see on the other side of the door? Is
You
there
get-
like hella booby traps and shit? I
You
think
get
there's
in
only
there-
one
I thought,
So-
bro, I did not expect you to say booby traps. To be honest with you, I just thought you were gonna keep it at the first one. Think there be hella boobies in
There
here?
hella boobies? What's going on here?
You end up flying through the space, kind of passing by this it's a bald-headed like human man. He looks kind of like shit, like just kind of how he's dressed. He doesn't seem. I'm trying to think of how to like describe him, like patches of hair on his head. Like he's not quite bald, but it's not quite anything worth keeping. He looks tired.
Damn, bro.
He's wearing like battered clothes or whatnot. And you do see on his shoulder he does have that marking that's on the door. In the room with him as well, there are 4 other individuals. There are 2 tieflings and what looks to be a lizard folk that are also standing within the room, each armed. As well as a... It takes you longer to notice this individual, but there's a goblin in here as well who seems to be kind of like crouched in a corner, just kind of like messing with like a dagger, who's not paying any mind.
We
to
look
the
over
door.
at him and he just goes, meh.
Me.
I'm gonna fly back out and turn back into my regular form,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna go over and whisper to Calder and be like, "Hey, so there's like 4 other people in there. They're all armed, and this dude is has the mark."
I'll just nod and be like, "Oh, my bad. Here, I have the letters," and I'll pull up both parchments and just hand it through the slit.
If that doesn't work, I have a backup plan.
And I'll be like, "Can y'all speak common?" God, I hope so, or else this language barrier is going to be impossible.
He's like, yeah, we can speak. Looks over the letters and he says, "All right, So you're gonna want to word with the boss. All right.
Boss.
You hear the door slide. The slit slides, and then you hear about 4 locks get unlocked. And then
Think,
you hear think, chink, dunk, chink, dunk, and then you hear a final, like, almost like a board being removed from a slot and then leaned up against something. And then the door opens and you all see these individuals, and he holds out the letters to you. Pretty much offering you back your letters.
I'll grab them and just shove them in one of my pockets.
He says, "Follow me. Don't try anything." And he's going to turn and begin to walk further into the building.
I'm going to immediately try something. Something is now being attempted.
What is that something?
Come on. I get you.
How
wanna
big is
just
this guy?
Fight everyone, but dear God, man.
This dude's about like 5'4". He's kind of a rounder individual. That was the word I was looking for. He's like
No,
he's got like a beer belly type deal.
Keep going.
I'm pretty sure if you punched him, he would just like implode.
Absorb it, yeah. Oh.
No, you just die.
He's not that fat.
I'm not. It just sounds like he's very weak.
He looks like your stereotypical like head henchman who doesn't do anything. Like he kind of yells at everyone else. But he guides you guys through the building. You're led into kind of a larger space at first. You see there are several tables set up in here. There's probably 24 individuals in here going through various boxes and setting up, like filling stuff into bags and things of that nature. And as you are kind of go through, you are led up a staircase up to a kind of an upper landing into an office space. Inside this office.
Did we just walk through a cartel?
Yeah, essentially.
I'm the one who knocks.
Yeah. Oh, I should have made the guy in here Walter White. Fuck.
I'm Balter Black.
I'm Balter.
No! Yes. Please, bro.
Balter Black.
I'm Gustacho Ring.
Yeah.
I run the restaurant across the street.
Oh my god.
I'm Guacamole Ring.
I'm Guacamole Ring. My god. Okay. You enter the space. The individual in here is a tiefling in a nice suit. Kind of a bluish skin tone. 2 decently large horns coming from the back of his head.
Wait, coming from the back
Yeah, I
of
was
his
gonna
head?
say, what?
Not like the
This
very,
guy's
not like the very.
European?
I'm not like.
what?
I'm not saying like the very back, but like the side back, if that makes sense.
Oh,
It's not like the direct
okay.
sides. It's more like they kind of point backwards essentially.
Like ibex horns?
Yeah, essentially.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Could have said a goat, didn't have to say an ibex, but that's okay.
You know, goat works
That's
too.
actually probably a better
Yeah,
one.
that's it's probably more like goat. Yeah.
No, I'm just being a dick. I
No, you're definitely right.
And as you guys kind of enter the
Like
space, he kind of glances back towards all of you as the one guy just says, "Hey, boss, these guys want to talk to you."
There's a lot of running jokes in that show Archer, and that's one of them where he like constantly corrects other people's dialogue. Like they'll say New York City, you just go, you can just say New York.
I love Archer.
And the one dude who let you into the building gestures for you to enter the office space.
All right, what does it look like? I need to know the exact details of the room, the size of the people in the room,
Inside the
how
room,
many there are. Are they armed?
Inside the room, you do see
Visibly.
the tiefling standing within the space by himself.
Oh, this fucker's about to see the end of God.
You see within the space, there are what look to be 4 paintings along the wall. On the right wall, there's a window on the left, several filing cabinets in the back, and then a large desk that seems to be sitting in front of these filing cabinets that he's currently standing behind. On this desk, you see various items. You see a few daggers. There's a few bags as well. as well as what looks to be a kind of a gold-trimmed pepper box that is sitting upon the desk.
Oh, he's got a gun.
I'll just kind of be like, hi. I guess you know us, you know our line of work, so just spare us all of the random stuff and tell us the details of the job.
So you all heard about our little problem and have come to aid, I assume?
Well,
Yes.
hope so.
Just start swaying my hips in one direction and moving my arms in the other. Ever so gently.
Thrusting.
No, like
You know-
flossing.
Oh, I was gonna say, are you being a hula girl? No, you're doing something worse than a hula girl.
No, I'm kidding.
He kind of looks over and he says, and who informed you about this little predicament?
This letter. I'll just hand him the letter.
Man, you're really just ready to dump our purse out whenever people ask, aren't you, Evan?
And he looks it over and kind of mutters under his breath a little bit and just says, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know who this V is, but they seem to know that we are your best bet for the thing that you're after.
Oh shit. I accidentally changed my icon.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was messaging James and he was like, "You need to change it from your dumb anime thing," because it's one that me and my girlfriend have been watching. And I forgot that your entire stream is just in the fucking Discord.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You did that. You did that live. Thank you.
It's fine.
Guys, check the VOD for when Evan changes his profile
Yeah.
pic.
9 hours and 3 minutes.
Timestamp? Timestamp? 3 hours, 11 minutes.
Let me get a replay. Let me get a replay on that.
Oh my god.
How close is I to the timestamp, actually? I'm curious.
It's 2 hours and 56 minutes is when it happened.
Damn it! I was off by 10 minutes!
Fuck!
Guys, there's a mod for Pride Rock in my zoo game, just saying. And I got it for my lions in the future. Just saying.
Yeah, yeah.
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 Yeah. The maple kind, yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah, bro, I knew it. I love that. I love that video.
if he doesn't know V, then I'll ask him. Then if you guys aren't V or don't know V, then how did we get this this letter? Like, I thought this was you guys' mark, and I'll hold up the other parchment as well and be like, aren't these two connected?
That's our mark. And he kind of turns his wrist, and you do see upon his wrist the same mark. And he says,
Damn, they got tats.
your little friend who gave you the information knew of our mark and was probably trying to lead you to us. Clearly he wants you to succeed in whatever it is that you're trying to do.
That seems like some meta information you got there, boss, but whatever you say.
Seems like some meta information.
Yeah, I think the guy's name, he ran by, but I think his name is, it's like
I think his name is Bad Guy.
Deus Ex Machina? Something like that?
Deus
Yeah.
Ex Machina.
And then another guy ran by and was like, I'm the plot hook. And it's like, oh, that's red herring.
And then another guy just grabbed this, like, this weird bar out of the air that said HP on it and just beat the shit out of this other guy.
And then one dude ran down, stole a lady's purse, and I said, I'll help you, and then I did a backflip off a wall.
How is that relevant to the story?
And then I looked at the camera. Yeah.
I said, that backflip, though.
that backflip, though.
Then my friend invited me over to his place, and he was like, "I got ice cream," and I said, "Can I get some?" He's like, "Yeah, just one spoonful," and I pulled out a comically a large spoon. He's like, "Oh hell."
And then I asked if I could sleep over, and then he said you have to ask your mom, and then I said no, you have to ask because then she'll say no, and then
Right. But and then he kind of looks over all of you and just says, after he makes his one comment, he says, "If it's the job you're interested in getting the scroll that we have locked away somewhere, there's..."
Scroll, you say?
Yes.
what are you laughing at, Rob?
There's
Nothing.
I'm trying
No,
not to laugh.
say it. Say it.
I see what Rob's laughing at. What the fuck is that?
In the other Discord, my girlfriend goes cheeked up on a Wednesday, and I said, "Got your girl in the club, she choose me."
Oh God.
Ugh.
He says, "There's a mansion to the east side of town. There's someone in there that needs to die. We tried to do it ourselves, and she seems to know that and expect us to come. So it hasn't gone well so far. Though if someone else were to wander in there, they'd probably have a better chance of getting rid of her."
And what does our target look like? Who are we going after?
She's a human woman within that mansion, the owner of that mansion to be exact. She's been causing me quite a bit of issues.
Are we talking like interpersonal issues or like business issues?
Business-wise.
Gotcha.
Boss,
So it's
you
not-
wanna
you're
relay
not just
a lot
like
of
a bitter
information
act.
to this random fucking guy that uses.
No.
He just like looks in the camera. I have to. That is the purpose of my character. To drop exposition.
Yes.
Puts the fishing rod under the table.
What's the fishing? Just a fishing rod.
It's for the plot hook, obviously.
Yeah,
Yeah.
clearly.
Alright, that's it. End of the session now. I'm leaving.
That's so funny.
Why do you
I got
wanna
more.
leave so bad, Evan?
I got more, Evan. Don't worry.
Because of the joke Rob just said.
Yeah.
Whatever fucking Discord or voice channel.
No,
you go
yeah,
to, I
we
will follow
shouldn't,
you.
bro. The fourth wall trope is so fucking done. We should just let it. Rick and Morty really just killed it, honestly. It was already pretty dead, but then Rick
Alright,
and Morty just
My
buried it.
IQ wasn't high enough to watch the new Rick and Morty season. I got geeked.
No, I'm saying they always just buried it. That's the way they've
Anyways,
always been with breaking the fourth wall.
He kind of, after he says it, he says, "Are you up for the job?"
Okay, yes.
Reward us nicely for our troubles. I don't see an issue with it.
You'll get the thing that you're after. And depending,
Compensation for our time.
the faster you do it, consider paying you better.
Sounds good to me. Let's raise that bitch's house down, baby.
Arson?
And he gives you a nod, and as he does, he calls out to the dude that's outside and just says, "Make sure they make it out to the street." The one dude that had let you in originally gives his boss a nod and gestures for you all to follow as he begins down the staircase back onto the main floor.
I don't want to follow now. I will.
Okay. You all follow out of the building, making your way back through the way that you come through. Many of the eyes kind of watching you as you pass by. And then you find yourselves back on the street, the door closing behind you before you hear a thunk, chink, 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 chink. Yeah.
And then a thump. of just like a body being placed behind the door.
Dunk. Yeah.
I'll just look to the rest of the party and be like, all right, well, tavern while we rest for the night, and then we can do this tomorrow.
Casper says, sounds good to me. I could use a drink. Kind of gives a smile and looks straight to Orion.
Yes, sir.
All right, you all head to the tavern for the night, and that's where we'll end tonight's session because I think that's a good
Because
stopping
Evan
point.
said so.
No, I actually had
I'm tired of
Because
Rob's
Evan
shit.
demands so. It's okay.
Because it's the Calder show, and when Calder
Because
gets a
it's the
little
Calder
sleepy, he needs to go take his nappy poo.
I mean, he's got it spot
I
on.
didn't know Calder was a little fucking baby bitch. Fuck.
He has only
I mean,
60
Calder's
HP.
Calder throwing down the truth over here. God damn.
I will fireball you.
I'll dodge it.
No way. Way. Alright.
I'm gonna
Okay.
purposely tank
Go.
all the damage, so you have killed a
Go.
third party member.
Real quick, I'm gonna just end this stream real fast. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did,
We level!
no.
Yes.
No. If you enjoyed this, follow the Discord, or join the Discord, follow the Twitch, or follow us on Twitter for updates whenever we stream. And if you want to catch up on previous episodes, go to the YouTube page. We have nicely curated playlists just for you to listen to these campaigns from beginning to end, as well as other campaigns that aren't this one. And we hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, we hope to see you all in the next one. Peace.